check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, drop it for your wow. Lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah. Come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it, for you, rock it for you, lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze, so you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I ain't seen y'all in a month of Sundays. Pull up. What's going on? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. How y'all doing? I was eating candy if my tongue red. Sorry about that. But come on in, get the likes up on the video, and shout out to each and every one of y'all in the building. We got a show today. Oh, I forgot to add Remy Ma on the docket. I'm glad somebody brought her up. Hold on. Let me put her down here. Because I saw Remy Ma had a response to, what's that little girl named? Clarissa Shields in her rap. We'll be discussing it. But go ahead on. Shout out to everybody in the building. I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome. And I hope y'all are doing good. Y'all, just to talk about the elephant in the room, I was suspended on YouTube for a week on this channel. Apparently, the video I did about lemon pepper and what's that girl, Scotty with the body, the last video that I uploaded, apparently it got struck for community guidelines. No, not community. Yeah, for bullying and harassing someone with intrinsic whatever. Mind you, I didn't point out nobody in the video. I didn't say nothing negative about nobody and their choices and their details. However, YouTube said, girl, the AI checked it, and yeah, we just gonna keep it. We just gonna strike you. So I got a strike, which meant I was out for a whole week. Now, I did put a short out there from my other channel. And by the way, if y'all are ever looking for me when I'm stuck over here, or at least put in prison over here, find me at Voodoo Doll TV Reacts. That's where I'll be. Voodoo Doll TV Reacts, okay? But anyways, while I was over there for the week doing my work, you know, it dawned on me that every time I've ever gotten any infraction on this here channel, it has either involved baddies or it has involved the LGBTQ community. And this is the worst part. I love them. Well, I don't love all of them. I do love the right people in there. But I do love my Black Americans definitely in that community. But I do know that we battling a whole situation because the TSs want to be women and all types of other stuff, right? So I'm assuming, because at first I thought that it was struck by Lemon Pepper and Scotty. But then I was thinking, what did I say that was so crazy that would even make the AI even think that it was bullying and harassment? Then it dawned on me, the lady boys. In the video that I posted about Lemon Pepper and Scotty going to Thailand, when they were in Thailand, Lemon Pepper was adamant about asking that girl, Scotty, could he go out and have fun with the guys? In my video, I said, well, that's odd, especially knowing that in Thailand, it's very well known for the lady boys. And I basically put up some videos of lady boys. Very, very good looking ones too. And that's what I believe got me struck. They couldn't even tell me where in the video that I committed the violation. Even the timestamp that they gave me when I spoke to somebody at YouTube, I said, this isn't the timestamp that you gave me doesn't match what you're saying. So I asked them, can you go in and look at it? The YouTube people told me no. No, you already rejected. The appeal was already rejected. So no. So with that being said, I had to take another training for something that I did not do. I want to make this clear, YouTube. This is every time I've gotten struck on this channel, I've had to take training and take L's for stuff that I did not do. I do not get on here bullying and harassing people with intrinsic details, but I do know that some people are what do you say? A lot of people are misusing the system that is put in place to protect people who really are being bullied and harassed. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to eat that. I ate it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know you're not going to shut me up. I already said that. You're not gonna shut me up. Now I don't know if it was Lemmy who hit the video. I don't know if it was somebody from the community who hit the video. And again, I didn't even say nothing bad about it. I just said, what in the hell would a straight man be wanting to go have fun in a town where it's nothing but lady boys? It's a genuine question. You feel what I'm saying? But just to give y'all a backstory as to why I was out for a week, but it don't matter because I'm back. I did post Love and Hip Hop over there, but I am posting it as we speak on this channel. So when we get off, if y'all missed Love and Hip Hop, I will have it up here in a minute, okay? But anyways, come on in because we got a couple of things to talk about. Come on in. It's a lot going on. I added Remy to the docket because I saw she did a diss track against Clarissa Shields. And I'm going to tell y'all why I think that makes Remy look a little thirsty. I'm going to be honest. We're going to get into that. But we got Chrisean Rock announces that she's doing football now. Fans were speculating that she's no longer boxing. But I think I saw the boxing dude today or yesterday say that they still selling tickets for the event. So we'll get into that. Also, people are wondering about Junior. She was spotted out, holding Chrisean Jr., and Junior damn near tall as her. Now he don't look like he weigh a lot of pounds, but he looks almost as tall as her. And people are wondering, okay, how long is she gonna hold him? We'll get into that. Diddy, the diddler, is either home or on the way home. But I told y'all niggas, I know what I said. No, it wasn't y'all. It was at the other channel. My bad. I didn't tell y'all niggas. But I'm telling y'all today, Diddy is either home or that nigga is on his way home. The reason why I said that was because I remember randomly, one random weekend, an interview came out with Stevie J having his back. Then we saw Usher came out talking about, oh, that's still my mentor. And I said to myself, either that nigga home or he on the way home. And recently, I saw something talking about them saying he might be coming home early. I think that's what it is. We gonna get into it. Ray J, Willie Ray, Gole. What is he even on the dock? Oh, Voodoo. He around here going do voodoo in Haiti for his heart. You know, Ray J did announce recently that his heart was working at 2%. And you know, most people in Ray J's position will go lay down. Not Ray, not Willie Ray. No, sir. Willie Ray has been taking that 2% to the limit ever since. Well, apparently the 2% must have knocked down a little bit because he's over there in Haiti talking about he trying to get voodoo for the heart. I was about to say something real bad. We're going to get into it. Lemon Pepper and Scotty with the body expecting their baby. They had it. The baby is here. The baby is cute. And you know the baby cute because she showed us the face early. You know, normally when the baby be a little peculiar, they be wanting to hold and hide the face. You know what I'm saying? But the baby was cute. When I saw she had the baby in the you know, I said, oh, the baby must be cute. Y'all know black people, you know how it go. When the baby come out weird, we don't want to show the face. We'll put a little hand. You know what I'm saying? We'll put his little fingers wrapped around our hand. Look, we'll post a picture holding his little feet. If the baby come out a little peculiar looking, seriously though, because some of the children do come out a little weird, you know. But when the baby come out pretty, that's when they, oh, look at my baby girl. How old she is, girl? 2 minutes old. Look. I just had it. They wiping the afterbirth off her right now. Look. That's when the people have the pretty babies, the cute babies that come out cute off the cup. But we're going to get into that. Then we also got to get into Cardi B and Tasha K. I love when Armand say that. I don't know why. But anyway, Cardi B and Tasha K. Cardi B is sanctioning Tasha K. I did it on the other channel. I didn't tell y'all over here because I was in prison. I was in YouTube prison, but I'm out. They freed the game. You see what I'm saying? But Tasha K had already said that now that's TV and a couple of other companies offered to pay Cardi. And Cardi said, hell no. No, bitch. I want it from your pocketbook. We gonna get into that. And also, Cardi might be in trouble too, because her and Offset just went to court because, you know, Offset asked Cardi for paternity of collections and creations. Yes, we all know collections. That's the one that she got by Stephon Diggs. We know that one ain't his. But we didn't know, well, we did kind of know, but I didn't know that that was still a thing, that the third baby, Creations, I didn't know he wanted a paternity test for that baby too. But they denied the paternity test, but then they also told Cardi, you can't be online talking about this boy. And then Cardi came on and said something. So we're going to get into it. The court drama is drama-ing. I am over the hill and I am ready to get into the show. So shout out to everybody in the building. I'm so glad y'all are here. I missed y'all. So like I said, if you are ever looking for me and I'm not here in prison, check me out at voodoo-tvreacts.com. Oh, another thing before I get into it, please, if you would like to support the doll, Babe is the new wave, okay? Go ahead on and hit that link pinned to the top of the chat. And there you can get a little bit of my product, right? I have this thing called Babe. It's Black Americans versus everybody. It is a little line that I'm just starting out, you know, just throwing something out to the wall, see what it stick, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to support the doll, hit that link to the top of the chat. Oh, girl, you want attention. Voo is jealous hearted too. Aww. You wanted me to see that so I could pull you up on a Summer Jam screen. You know, this time last year, I would have made you cry. I ain't gonna lie, I would have made you cry. And I would have probably tried to Google you to find who you is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would have. I ain't gonna lie, I would have. But I've changed. So I'm gonna let you live. And if you believe that I'm jealous hearted, then so be it. My heart is cold. It's black. It's the ice box, bitch, where the heart used to be. What else you want me to say? Because when I log out, I'm still about to go. I don't. Yay. Okay. And somebody said, who sits in the chat with somebody they don't like? You know, people abuse themselves all the time on social media. They go to people they just don't like. You know what I'm saying? And they just go say weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, Twinkle Cake, go lay. I hope you have the life that you deserve. And from the looks and sounds of your comment, life hates you. So I'm glad you are having the life and time that you deserve in life. And I want you to know that you would never be able to penetrate my energy, you nasty slut, because I don't even know you. In my mind, you're a bot. You're not even real. You know what I'm saying? So you can say whatever you want in the chat and it's not going to penetrate anything because I'm pretty. Let's move on. Now we got to get into the show, y'all. I got a few things. Let's get into it. Where do we start? Let's go get Remy. Yeah, no, do we want to start with Remy? No, let's go get Diddy. I want to talk about the Diddy bit, y'all. I think Diddy is on the way home. And let me tell you why. She said, not black-hearted. I like your content, but you is black-hearted. Well, girl, that's insanitary. I want to study this. I really want to study this. Twinkle Cake. Not black-hearted, and I do like your content, but you are jealous-hearted. But this is the question that I would ask to you, Twinkle Cake. Why would you like content from somebody with a jealous heart? I wouldn't like their content. If I saw a content creator that was just made me ick, or like, you know, like they was jealous, I wouldn't dare watch them. I would actually try to, if they popped up on my For You page or in my feed, I would want to block them. Why would you come to a content creator who's jealous hearted? Who hurt you? Where's the childhood trauma that you need to go back and discover? You know, because I found out a lot of people like y'all suffer through a lot of childhood trauma, and then y'all take it out and project it onto the world, and now I'm jealous hearted. What would I be jealous of, my love? Do you know that if I don't do YouTube ever again, my bills will forever be paid? Did you know that? What am I jealous of? I travel how I want. I'm about to go to Greece next month for a week. And I'm not going for work. I'm going on vacation. and I just came from London. What I'm jealous for, and I'm fine. Let me add that part in. And I'm fine. I'm finer than a bitch. What I'm jealous for? Like, somebody help me out. Okay. Sure. But I would just say, I'm sorry. If you think that I'm jealous-hearted, yet you are still here, then I would assume that you have a mental instability. You love being around your abusers, right? You're attracted to them. So much so, even when you see them online, you can't help but to just magnate and be stuck to your abuser. You might want to go talk to somebody about that. You might want to go talk to somebody. Go talk to yourself or somebody else about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something you might need to look into. Because I wouldn't want to be around my abusers. I'm just saying, I just personally wouldn't me. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's move on. Now we got to get into the show. Diddy. I don't know if y'all seen this. Let me look it up on TikTok. So I had saw this video with Usher. Oh, I can look it up on X. Usher did an interview recently, and I showed it on my other channel on the Morning Joes. So if you haven't seen it, I guess I'll try to look for it over here. Usher did an interview, and in said interview, he randomly spoke about Diddy. Now, in my mind, I'm like, why is he randomly bringing up Diddy? Like, for why? Like, what is, this nigga locked up. He ain't coming home for a little while. And in the interview, it wasn't even that he brought Diddy up. He even made mention that he supports Diddy, that, people say a lot of negative things about him, but not him. He says that Diddy has taught him a lot. He basically bigged Diddy up. Now, this was the problem for me. Number one, when Diddy was going through all of the stuff that he was going through, nobody had nothing to say. Everybody was mums the word. I said the only person that came out and said that he literally still had Diddy's back was, what's that boy name? Stevie J. Stevie J was the only person who came out, you know what I'm saying, and said that he still stood by Diddy, but everybody else had kind of like just fell back. Well, then I see randomly recently, here comes Usher, and I'm gonna show you the little interview. Usher does this random video or interview, and in it, he just randomly busts out that he don't have a problem with Diddy and has nothing negative to say. This is when I say, oh, he on the way home. Check this out.
Might be a bit controversial, but in the same way, I think many people choose to look past the reality of what our country is, the standards that we now stand on. We can't ignore the reality of the history, but in many ways, I think certain people are prosecuted and maybe not recognized for the greatness, that they offer. I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs because my experience was not what the world has seen and how he's been, misrepresented. I'm not saying that every man is perfect. I'm not saying that all of us don't have flaws, but I can't, with any sense of humanity, not recognize the valuable contributions that this man made for us as Black entrepreneurs, for us as businessmen, for us as people who transition, culture and ideas into something that's tangible and becomes business. So many people benefited from what he created. And I acknowledge that. And that's why I see him as legacy.
Yeah. You told Shannon Sharp you learned a lot about business during that era.
Absolutely.
What'd you learn?
Puff was a mentor, but he was like you have that really, really hard teacher, but you're watching something in real time. I think that the idea of the level of discipline that came with that time in business, especially in an era that was trying to prove itself culturally in hip hop. Now you can't turn on the television and not see the influence of hip hop.
That's right. But
the people who actually made that appropriate and are the forefathers are people like Sean Combs. And not just in the great times that they had musically, but in the idea of being able to find ways to monetize culture and create something that was not just Black or white. It was colorless. It was green. That's who I see that man as. I mean, this might be a bit controversial, but
there it goes. So y'all saw Usher, well, I saw Usher do this, and then I saw another video from Stevie J where he was talking about Diddy, and I started saying to myself, this nigga coming home. Because listen, everybody, Young Miami, she was another one. Young Miami, Careern, she even brought him up in an interview recently as well. Let me see if I can look that up so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. Careern started bringing him up too, and what I know about this industry and about these fake ass people in the industry, at first they're gonna act like they're gonna be quiet. And what I will give to Careern is she did say from the beginning that she was sticking by his side. She did, because I remember we all called her stupid or whatever. Well, not me, but I do remember we all called her stupid. Hold on, what's the Careern and Diddy? Let me see if it's on here. She did an interview recently and she brought him up as well. And I said, oh, he must be on his way home. Do I even have it on here? I don't even have it. It don't matter. But she brought him up as well. Well, then I've been seeing stuff on the internet talking about how Diddy is back and forth to court. He was talking about an appeal for this, appeal for that. Let me pull it up on the internet. On the phone, as a matter of fact. Diddy was going back and forth to court for an appeal. And the people, we were getting a little updates. Let me show you this one. It says, Diddy asked for immediate release in appeal hearing. This is as of 2 days ago. Attorneys for disgraced music mogul, who wrote this? Sean Diddy Combs were back in federal court Thursday to appeal his federal prison sentence following his prostitution conviction last October. His lawyers are challenging his 50-month sentencing, calling it a perversion of justice and criticizing the trial judge in court filings. They present their case before a 3-judge panel, and Combs did not attend. It says defense attorney Alexandra Shapiro argued Thursday that judges should not be allowed to consider conduct relating to charges for which a defendant has been acquitted in determining a sentence, Reuters. Let me say this. They're absolutely right in this. Because the reason that Diddy is actually still locked up is not because of the crime itself that he was convicted of, but because of what he was not convicted of. Basically, the judge said, well, even though you wasn't convicted of those things, I heard it and I feel like that's your character, so we're going to lock you up. Legally and lawfully, that was wrong. Now, I don't care about Diddy at all. He could die in prison for all I give a damn. I'm just telling you what's right and what's wrong, okay? It goes on to say, this case presents an important issue about a respect for jury verdicts and public confidence in our criminal justice system. Defense lawyer Alexandra Shapiro told the panel of appellate court judges. At the conclusion of the roughly 2-hour-long arguments, Circuit Judge William J. Nardini called it an exceptionally difficult case, and that raises questions of first impressions, not only for this court, but for any federal court in the country. The panel of judges questioned whether a trial judge, Aaron Submarine, I'm going to call him Submarine, improperly considered elements of acquitted charges to sentence Combs, okay? Now, Combs' defense lawyer argued a sentence for transporting individuals to engage in prostitution under the Mann Act is roughly 4 times higher than typical penalties and the most prison time ever given someone convicted of the same charges with similar criminal history. So what they were saying in court was, hey man, he wasn't convicted of the stuff that y'all saying, but yet and still y'all are sentencing him time off of those convictions or not convictions, and they're right. When Diddy was not convicted of the sex trafficking and all those other things that they went to court for, there was no way legally that the judge should have then used that in his sentencing. He wasn't convicted of it. You got to throw that away. But because the tensions were high, emotions were all over the place, and everybody's energy was given toward the judge putting Diddy away forever, he was able to do it, okay? And that's what happened. So he's got 50 months, and what his attorneys are saying is nobody with this type of case would have been sentenced to 50 months. So for that, you need to release him, because this can become case study law or case law, and now, like I told y'all at the beginning, now this is going to be the norm for everybody, okay? Now, I saw all that happening, and then I saw this. So Mace was doing this video, and in said video, Mace said that Diddy is possibly coming home as soon as next week. Now that was kind of like, okay, so my suspicions were right, because I literally was saying to myself, that nigga coming home. Let's get into Mace. Mace is gonna talk about the possibility of Diddy coming home. Y'all like the video if you haven't already.
Diddy related. Before we start, they saying Diddy could get out possibly as early as next week. Mace, what do you have to say about that?
That's why I brought it up. I thought that was very interesting. You know, God forgives everybody. I don't know, it's in God's hands. That's all I can say,
Are you gonna see him when he gets out?
God forgives, but do you?
The church is open for everybody.
Okay.
You think he got me trapped? You saw that nigga? You thought he got me trapped?
I didn't
He
think
got me
anything.
trapped, champ.
Listen, man, you still have a little bit of love in your heart for Puff. I know you do, man. So it was a legit question.
The church is open for everybody. God forgives everybody. I think it was I think that's the way it goes, If the system feel a way to forgive them and let them go, then I think after his time is served, your time is served.
There you go. So I'm gonna take that as a yes.
What are you saying?
No, that you would see him, like not in a bad way or nothing like that. Like you don't have a problem like seeing him if he came to your church, talk, whatever. That's what I was asking.
Oh, I definitely think that when he gets out, I probably should be the first person he talked to. I really believe that. Yeah.
You turned. I was trying to be serious. I know what's going on out there. He come down the same, man. And doing some great counseling, man. Doing some great work. We're doing some great work over there, man. So that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, I think I'm the first person he should talk to.
That's what's up. We'll see what happens in the days to come. Anything Diddy related.
Hey, that nigga Mace teeth bigger than the mug, huh? That nigga Mace teeth about as big as that White Sox hat that nigga got on. I hate his lip. Who's the clear man on the end? I think that's a woman. I think it's a woman. But anyway, listen. They say Diddy might be home next week, bro. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna get to come on here. Oh, Lord, lock him back up. He's a predator. Girl, Diddy ain't about to come get you and nobody you know. Let Diddy go home and mind his business. Yeah, now when he act up, we gonna come over here and joke him. But I don't need y'all all on the internet next week crying and windmilling with your head down because Diddy is home. You can't do nothing about it, girl. He on the way home. He on the way home. Okay? It is what it is. Don't you go to windmilling like he coming to get you next, like he the boogeyman. Because he's not. Okay? Because I know, listen, I know my people. I know how he is. We go fall. He gonna get out, and the next thing you know, everybody gonna be on the internet like they scared. Oh, Lord, we gotta up the police. They done let Diddy out. I'm unsafe. Bitch, Diddy ain't coming down there. He don't even know where you at, girl. He don't even like your kind. Girl, go late. So please, y'all, Diddy on the way home. I believe it. Mace done confirmed it. He's back and forth through appealing court. And honestly, he shouldn't be locked up because for what he was convicted of, he should have went straight home. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, just say, I'm telling y'all, I told y'all first, I think he on the way home. Or at least in my eyes, I told y'all first. Let's move on. Now, I want to get to, hold on. Let me show y'all this. So, I want to bring this up really quickly because this was something that I saw and I feel like we don't discuss it enough. I kind of mentioned it a little bit on the other channel. But I heard, so first of all, let's start here. I saw that, what's this girl named Tia Mowry, the one y'all like? I saw Tia was out here with somebody's child. Now, I understand the new trend is all of the old aunties is going to get somebody's child. I'm not judging y'all with that. What I'm saying is, how messy is this thing going to be? When I saw Tia with this little boy, immediately what first popped up in my head was he hit a lick. He seen the sucker and he licked it, okay? He about to get his career off the ground. He got him a sugar mama. He hit him a lick, okay? And older women seem to think that anybody young automatically knocking her bottom loose, and I don't see that in this young man. But neither here nor there. All of the old hoes is out here clapping and parading for the fact that Tia is now dating somebody's child. Now, immediately I thought it was messy, but it got messier. Apparently, he is an educator, but her son's or daughter's teacher. This is disgusting. Screwing your children's teacher is not good. And all of y'all clapping for this is sad and sick. This is so disgusting and messy. Let's get into allegedly what they said about the teacher. It says anonymous messages goes viral of a woman claiming her man left her for a celebrity amid Tia Mowry popping out with her new man. She says about to crash out. He's her daughter's teacher. Let's get into it. It says, damn, Tia ain't even have a full 24 hours. An anonymous message is making its rounds on social media of a woman claiming her ex, who is a teacher, left her for a celeb mom who just soft launched their relationship. Well, Tia Mowry, a celeb mom, just popped out with an art teacher. Cousins, do y'all think this could be her? So basically the girl putting two and two together, and I think this is the truth. Let's get into it. So the girl says, it's Black Woman Uncensored. I guess that's the group. Okay, so she in a Facebook group. I know that sign. She in a Facebook group and she announced it anonymous. Ooh, this is good. So I believe this. It says, my ex left me for a celebrity mom and she just soft launched their relationship online yesterday. He's her daughter's teacher. I'm about to crash out and go public with it, but I need someone to talk me down off this ledge. Now, mind you, these are all rumors. We don't know if this is true, but I'm going to be honest. Knowing how Hollywood is set up, this about right. This is why Jada Pinkett was over there screwing Jaden's friends. This is what they do. This is what them weirdos in Hollywood do. And I don't give a damn how long Tia been on Sister. She is a product of them people. And screwing your daughters or child's coach and teachers is wrong. And I know a lot of you hoes be doing that with them coaches. Because I know my baby played basketball. And I watched a lot of you hoes sign your churn up so you can get you a little piece. Now, I ain't jealous or nothing. I'm just saying it didn't work out. Screwing somebody who is training and teaching your child is dirty low down. Say what I said. You ain't got no other meat, girl. It's bad enough he already way younger. Apparently, he's an educator and artist. I said, oh, Lord, he about to drop an album on Tia Dime. He about to be an artist and all of this stuff, and an educator, and it looks like he found somebody that he can get a lot out of. And Tia looks like she might have a few things she need to work on, because why is you over here with this? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But at any rate, this is what the people are clapping for, because I guess some Black women are so desperate for love, it don't matter how it comes, as long as it has a penis and two legs. Y'all just want to be with somebody y'all want to be with somebody by any means necessary. And I don't know what that feels like. So I'm different. I see this is disgusting. And I think that it's horrible. And we don't need to be clapping for it. Okay. Oh yeah. This is all on Tia Dime. Oh yeah. Do this nigga look at the nigga. He look like he got money. He a teacher. Don't let that go over your head. He look like he got money. He looked like he called Tia and said, Tia, you'll give me something. I'm supposed to be going. You'll throw something off. Can I borrow your car? Yeah, this what y'all love about y'all relationships with these churn. I don't want no parts. Get it off of here. This is all on Tia Dime. This is all on Tia Dime. I don't want to be with no man that bad. I'd rather have me a few little years and get my little rocks off here and there and stay by myself before I go get somebody's child and parade him around here. I don't know. I don't want to be with nobody that bad. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. But anyway, if it is true that he is, teaching her daughter, that's disgustingly messy, in my opinion, though. Let's move on. Oh, before we move on, let me read a couple of super chats. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Your girl is back, honey. Yes. What you cooking? Thank you for the super chat. Says, hey, Boo, on this beautiful Saturday cooking lamb chops. I had some of them last weekend. Lamb chops, cabbage, and mashed potatoes. Ooh, that sounds so good. Thank you for this, Joe's love you down. #babe. Ooh, that sounds so good. I cooked some lamb chops last week. I had lamb chops, Brussels sprouts, and red potatoes. It was so good. Oh, and I cooked them, and I had made this. I had drizzled it with this sauce. So this girl at Longhorns told me how to do the sauce for the Brussels sprouts, and all I did was take some butter and some raw honey, and it was good. It was good. It was good. So I know your food about to be good. Thank you so much. What you cooking? Harlem Scholar, thank you for the super chat. Says, Voodoo, them Greek men are gonna love you. Greece is my favorite place. Make sure you go over to Santorini. It's breathtaking. Actually, that's where I'll be staying. Yes, I will be staying in Santorini for a week. I will be out visiting the black sands and the blue sands and the green waters. I will be submerging myself in salt water this time next month. But I'm jealous. Yeah, girl. But yeah, I will be in Santorini, Greece. I didn't want to say nothing, but it's the cat's out the bag. The cat's out the bag, and it is what it is. But yeah. I will be out there. I can't wait. I need the vacation. I need it. Thank you, Boo. I'm sorry, is that how you say your name? Yeah, Penelope, thank you for the super chat. Says, Boo, I'm glad you refuse to argue with fools. That way there's no confusion as to which one is the fool. Right. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Penelope. You caught that. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. And KJ, thank you for the super chat. Says, Boo, you are a sister, cousin, best friend, and everything wrapped in one. Aw, you can speak on anything from deep to funny and own it every time. Versatility is unmatched. Thank you. I didn't even think about it like that, but thank you so much. I appreciate you, KJ. Thank you, beautiful. And Daisha, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. Says, I was feeling a little down, but you always make me laugh. Oh, thank you so much. Y'all don't have to give me them nice, kind words and whatnot, especially when the people in the chat saying I'm ugly and jealous. Well, they ain't say ugly, bitch. I done been called a lot of things. Fat, black. I done been called a lot, but ugly ain't never been one of them. I said what I said. Okay? Mm-hmm. Let's get back to the show, though. Look, I wanted to show y'all this. Hold on. Where that tab at? Oh, damn, I lost it. So it's another thing I want to bring to y'all before we move on. Not this, not that. I think it's one more other subject that I saw. Oh, y'all, did y'all see? Y'all know Michael Jackson got a new movie coming out. Are y'all going to watch the new Michael Jackson movie? I'm not. And this is just an honorable mention. I will not be watching the new Michael Jackson movie because I feel like it's all cap. Plus, Michael Jackson have clear children, okay? Now, this is what we know. Under the vitiligo, Michael Jackson is my color with a bell pepper nose. Okay, yet and still, y'all let America or let the industry make y'all believe that Blanket and these other Clear Paris and the rest of them churn really came from the loins of Michael Jackson. And I'm telling you now, it's not true. None of these clear ass children are related genetically to Michael Maurice Jackson. Okay, yes, I'm with you. The Jackson 5 story is all I need. I don't ever need another Michael Jackson movie because the Michael Jackson 5 story covered everything we need to know. Okay? But yet and still, it's another movie coming out, and these clear children are coming out cosplaying as his kids. And I know legally they're his kids, but I'm telling you, they didn't come from the nutsacks of a nigga who looked like me. I know what I'm looking at. Okay? Now, according to the children, They saying don't watch the movie, but I'm over here saying don't listen to y'all because y'all ain't even a churn. And then it's another thing, Blanket. You know, Blanket is the one Mike tumbled over that balcony. Let me go pull him up. Yeah, let me show you Blanket. You know, Michael didn't even like these churn. Y'all knew that? Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all. 1 second. Michael Jackson. You know, this the one he was tumbling over the balcony. He almost wanted to throw him over there. Blanket. Let's get him on here. You know, Mike, I think they gave him these babies, and I think he was just sitting there saying to himself, damn it, I don't want these children. Like, fuck, I gotta have these motherfucking babies. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Mike got mad one day and came out. People thought it was a joke, but I knew right what I was seeing. I knew when I saw it live. Mike wanted to drop that little motherfucker off the balcony. I said what I said. You not about to tell me which one that is, Prince or Blanket. It don't matter. You not about to tell me that Mike wanted that baby. Mike loved animals. He rescued children. They gave him that goddamn they gave him that goddamn baby. And Michael said, bitch, I'll show you. Let me bring him outside. And dangled that little bastard over the goddamn the railings. I don't care. If Michael loved the whales, you're not about to tell me he don't love the kids. All his whole mantra was about him saving the kids. But see this one here? See when they gave him this one? Michael said, oh yeah, bitch, y'all really playing in my face. Bad enough you gave me the white little girl. Now you're going to come back and give me a white little boy? Oh yeah, I'm about to show y'all. Mike went and put the little boy over the balcony. Now y'all might say he just wanted us to see, but I remember I was there. The crowd gasped like they thought the baby was about to fall. And I think a part of Mike wanted to let the baby go. I ain't even going to lie. Part of me feel like Mike wanted to just say, fuck it. And see how it go. Let the chips fall where they may. But I knew he said he couldn't. You could tell the way he pulled the baby up at the last minute. Why is this important? Because Paris and Michael Jr., Blanket Jr., is over here telling us not to watch the video. Or watch the movie. And I'm over here saying, we not listening to nothing you say, cracker. We don't know you. Black Americans know that you are not the seed of Michael Jabari Jackson, okay? Now, we just let the people say it on the internet and for, you know, all intents and purposes of the legal paperwork and things of that nature. But Negroes all across the world know that you are not the seed of that nigga, Michael Jackson. So don't tell us what to watch. We wasn't watching it no way. We got the Jackson 5 story. It's a 10-hour movie, and every Christmas we all sit around and watch it. Okay? Or is it Thanksgiving? One of them holidays they put it on. We don't need no cracker, especially no cosplaying cracker, to tell us not to watch it. Get off of here, clear man. That ain't Michael's churn. I said what I said. I don't give a damn which. I know Mike. That nigga nose as wide as the I-10. And you mean to tell me he made them? Go lay down. Go please. Girl, they ain't even got no tans. Let's move on. I just had to get that out because when I saw it, it burned the inside of my soul. I ain't like it. The hell you mean don't go watch it? Little cracker. You don't tell us what to do. The hell? We don't even acknowledge you as Michael Churn. We don't. In our mind, he ain't got no churn. In our mind, his next of kin is Catherine. Said what I said. The next of kin in Black Americans' mind is Catherine Jackson. That's it. We don't honor them churn. We don't even, girl, please. Let's move on. Now, we done got that out the way. Let's move on. Because it's the truth. And I said what I said. We don't acknowledge them children. As we shouldn't. You know? Only one we be worried about when we see her is Katie. That's it. Just Katie. That's all. Let's move on. Now, we got to get into, do we want to do the Cardi B drama yet? No, let's do Lemon Pepper. Y'all know Lemon Pepper and Scotty had their baby, huh? Did y'all see that? Y'all know Scotty with the body and Lemmy, they were pregnant, you know? And apparently she's had the baby. Now, I didn't know that Scotty was this far away or far along in her pregnancy. It seemed like, maybe because it's the internet, but don't it seem like the internet people or the celebrities' pregnancies be going by hella fast? I just saw Lotto on stage twerking, look like she ready to drop. You see what I'm saying? So y'all, Scotty had the baby on Lemmy's birthday. Oh my, it wouldn't surprise me if they set this up. Because you know you can schedule when you have your baby. If Lemmy is such a narcissist, it wouldn't surprise me if, because you know, I don't know if y'all been to the doctors lately, but when you get pregnant, you can literally pick your due date. It's a real thing. And I'm pretty positive he told her, oh, especially if she was due in that era, oh yeah, let's have the baby on my birthday. I know it. I can feel it. That's the level of narc that what's this man name is, that Lemon is. Everything that he does is about him. It's not about Scotty. And to be completely honest, the only reason anything will be about the baby is because inadvertently it will include him as well. Does that make sense? So having the baby is gonna be like the best. What do you want to say? It's gonna be like the best accessory he could have gotten to feed his ego. Let's get into a little bit of what the caption says on them having this baby. It says, Lemon Pepper says, it says, Lemuel Plummer and Scotty welcome baby girl, Iceland Blair Plummer. It says, according to Lemon Pepper, this is his captions. It says, this by far is the greatest birthday gift I could ever receive. Here it is, making it about Lemmy. Our baby girl, Iceland Blair Plummer at Scotland. It says, thank you from the bottom of my heart. So he's thanking you for giving him the baby because this is the accessory that he needs. I can't thank God enough for blessing us with a beautiful, healthy baby girl. She is perfect in every way. Scotty, baby, I am so inspired, in awe, speechless and humbled, blessed and honored by your strength, resilience, sacrifice, courage, selflessness, and unconditional love. This nigga don't mean none of this. From carrying her to bringing her into the world, you are my queen and my person. He's lying. I love you and our baby girl more than words could ever express. That's cap. Happy birthday to us. This is what magic feels like. OMG. This is insufferable. This is insufferable. That nigga lying about the only thing he telling the truth about is this is the best birthday gift that I could have ever asked for. That's everything else, cap. Cap, kibbity cap is all lies. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga is so good with words. If you stupid and slow, he'll make you think that he really is on that type of time. But Lemon Pepper is not on this type of time. Lemon Pepper don't like Scotty. He like screwing her. He like procreating with her because she's got all the features that he wants. She's light-skinned, kind of look a little racially ambiguous. She's thicker, she's taller. And you know, I seen this girl, get me up here really quickly. I saw this girl on Facebook made a comment because I don't watch Scotty and Lemmy show. I don't watch anything from Zeus no more. I really don't. But on the clips that are out there, this girl on Facebook made a comment. She said that Lemon Pepper always making fun of Scotty being light-skinned or white. And she said, I believe that's because he is jealous of her. She said a lot of dark-skinned men, and don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling y'all what the girl on Facebook said. I'm not a light-skinned girl, so I don't know. The girl said a lot of dark-skinned men get with light-skinned women because of their insecurities. And they want to have babies and procreate with these girls to kind of absorb whatever they insecure about. So when the girl said that Lemon Pepper only be dragging Scotty, saying she white and all that stuff, in the bad stuff, is literally him projecting because of his insecurity. I said, I'm a dark-skinned woman. I never thought about that. Those two things never popped in my head. And then I went back to reanalyze everything and I said, that's what it is. Lemon Pepper is with Scotty because of what she can provide for him. She is another asset. Let me give y'all some better pictures so y'all can see it. Scotty is another check on the list. Okay? She's another check on the list. And what it is you got to look at it for what it is. Lemon Pepper, Zeus Diddy, he literally looks like James from James and the Giant Peach. We've already spoken about this. He's weird. He's awkward. He this big. I'm pretty sure his lapidi bird ain't big. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure out of clothes, he looks like an orphan. When he take all of that shit off, the hat, the long big clothes, and it's just him in them boxers, OMG. I'm pretty sure that nigga legs look like a straw in an empty cup. You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure this nigga got the chest of a chickpea. But she got to love on this nigga because he got munions. He the CEO. You got to look past all of that. You got to look past it. He got money, coin. So I'm pretty sure every time that nigga get up and he go to walk to the bathroom, could you imagine him naked? Let me stop. This what got me suspended last time. Let me stop. Anyways, look. Yeah, he look like a little boy. He literally look like a little boy. And Scotty ain't no little bitty girl. Scotty look like she about 5'10", 5'11", 215. Easy. Without the baby 185, no, 190. Scotty ain't no little bitty girl. Let's call a thing a thing. You ever seen Scotty stand next to this nigga? Come on, man. Y'all gotta, come on, man. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. What's up? Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Yes, it does. You don't think Scotty over here working for them Birkins? She working for them Birkins, girl. Every time that nigga get out the bed, she gotta go, ugh. I'm pretty sure I know I would, ugh. You know what I'm saying? But suck it up, boo. Suck it up. He the birthday. Suck it up. Now my baby said, he the birthday. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, he picked Scotty because of her features, because she's light-skinned, because she's tall, because she's bigger. All the things that he wished he had. That's why he chose her. So in that manner, yes, he is happy to choose her. And yes, he is excited that she is the mother to his children. I got to put this AC on. It's hot. Yes, he is extremely happy that she's the mother to his baby because now all of the things that he's insecure about, her genes get to come in and take that beautiful picture, mind you. I love her little outfit with the baby matching. It's very, very pretty. But Scotty, girl, you in danger. You in danger, girl. That nigga using you. He don't love you. He don't love nothing about you. As a matter of fact, he don't even like you. He don't like Scotty. You got to keep in mind, put yourself in his shoes. Janisha wasn't about to pop out no baby for him. Janisha looked like the type of bitch, I'm not messing up my body to play no mama with you, nigga, please. Run me that bag. You feel me? Let's put all the cards on the table. I'm Lemon Pepper. Here go Janisha. She not about to give him no offspring. Not gonna happen. Janisha understands the game. She knows that this nigga's fame and money is short-lived. And what Janisha is doing is making sure her bag is secure. For when all of this shit go left, I can ride off into the sunset like nothing happened. So him going to Janisha, they could play relationship. Janisha gonna suck it up and look at that little squirmy looking ass nigga, that little earthworm Jim looking ass nigga, because he is the CEO. He is the bag. He putting her name on all the shows. Hell yeah, I'm gonna eat that. Girl, I'm gonna eat that up too. What is you saying? He putting Janisha in place. But Janisha not stupid enough. I'm not about to get pregnant for you. Go play. Go play with your mom, bitch. I'm not about to let you knock me up. Not about to do it. Go let her do it. So that's what Janisha did. Now, again, he has to go to Scotty because Scotty's desperate. It don't matter how beautiful or how pretty or how fine you think Scotty is. Scotty is desperate AF. Scotty is only a bad bitch on the outside. On the inside, Scotty a fat, funky, nasty, cheesy rolly. Let me say it again because I don't want this to go over y'all head. On the outside, Scotty is a bad bitch. On the inside, she's a big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy rolly. I swear to God. She's insecure AF. Perfect. He don't need her to be smart. He don't need her to be intelligent. He just needs her genetics. Perfect. And that's why every time you see them on the show, she's, oh, Lemmy, why are you saying that, Lemmy? Don't say that, Lemmy. That's not right. I hate Lemmy. That's why. Because on the inside, it don't matter what the outside look like. She's insecure AF, and he plays on that. I'm pretty sure he popping upside the head too. Allegedly. Allegedly. You know? And somebody said she's not that cute in my opinion. I'm going to say this. I think that Scotty is overhyped because she's yellow. I'm going to be honest. And here you go. They're going to say, well, Voodoo, you just mad because you don't like yellow girls. Oh, girl, go lay. I think that Scotty is cute as a button. But the most beautiful? No. I've seen lighter skinned girls that are prettier. I think Scotty is as cute as a button. What does that mean? Like, you ever seen a girl that's just super, super cute? That's Scotty. Super, super cute. Like the most pretty? No. I think Janisha is a bit prettier than Scotty, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But again, I think the internet overhypes her because she's yellow and she's with the CEO. But ultimately, the baby is here. And like I said, I believe that she's used for an accessory. And if he wants more kids, he's going to knock her up again. And when he's done with her, he's going to throw her away like Alabama trash. And this is the gag. A lot of y'all are sitting up there saying it won't matter because she's automatically going to get the bag. Well, Scotty doesn't have any common sense. Scotty don't know where to start. Scotty wouldn't even know how to start to say, let's think. So you can sit up here and say that Scotty is set up for life all you want. But he has the money. He has the resources. Mark my word. Scotty ain't gonna get shit what y'all think she about to get. Scotty is a baby maker. That's it. He gonna knock her up for as many kids as he want, and then he gonna bloop. I'm just saying. But congratulations to the couple. Iceland is the baby name. They say, ain't that Gucci Mane baby name, Iceland? Congratulations to the couple, I guess. Congratulations are in order. Child, listen. Bless them, I guess. Bless them. Because it's not going to end right for Scotty. Just from the clips I've seen on the internet, and this is just me. I don't watch the show. I've only seen the clips on the internet. Just from the clips I see on the internet, everybody around Scotty is playing in Scotty's face. From the best friend to the brother to Lemmy. Scotty's whole life is one big play in her face. And it also explains why Natalie treated Scotty the way that she did. Like she was nothing, because Scotty is insecure. Scotty is the girl that Natalie invites to the club so the niggas could come in the section. So she can attract the niggas. But for the most part, Scotty's an idiot. And she knows that. So Natalie used Scotty the same way that Lemon Pepper is using her. Everybody is using Scotty because Scotty, like I said, is a little thrown off. And they know that. They're taking advantage of her. She has a very high need to be in proximity with certain people. And on top of that, she just wants to be loved. And they take advantage of that on her. And that's how she's gonna get caught up every time. Poor little thing. Let's move on, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. I want to get into who is this? Let's get into Ray J really quickly. So y'all know Ray J came out and said that his heart is only working at 2%. 5%, 10%, I don't know. It don't even matter. Ray J came out and said that his heart wasn't working, but ever since he said that, he been running his mouth. And I've had a problem with that because how your heart ain't working, but your legs and mouth keep rolling. You see what I'm saying? But I told y'all, don't call me about Ray J talking about he dying till a nigga dead, because Ray J full of shit. Okay? I told y'all that nigga will fake his death to go viral. I said it. I've been said it. Okay? Well, here it is. After talking a lot of stuff, remember Brandy just disowned him. If y'all don't know, Brandy came out with her memoirs, and people asked when she had her red carpet event. Nope, the what is it? Star on the Walk of Fame. So Brandy was awarded the star on the Walk of Fame, and her mom and her daddy and other people were there, and they were asking, girl, well, where's Ray? And according to this lady, she said she don't rock with her brother no more, that she wants to have a safe distance. So again, he's been cast out from the family, and Ray J has now wanting to go viral again. He come out and said that he is going to Haiti for voodoo on his heart. It says Ray J has plans to travel to Haiti to have voodoo witches work on his serious heart condition. As previously reported, Ray only has months to live. He sure don't act like it, as he is given a medical diagnosis of cardiomyopathy. Ray J has stated that his medical diagnosis came from heavy alcohol use, drug use, and long-term strain on his body, and also probably the COVID shot. He admitted that he thought he could handle it, but it damaged his heart over time. Let's give Ray J the floor. Lord have mercy.
Confirmed, I'm about to go to Haiti. They waiting for me over there. I know a lot of people telling me, don't go to Haiti. I'm going to Haiti. We got the plane, we got the people, we got the doctors and shit. And I've been falling by the wayside. So, I think Haiti is an important place to hit, not just to see what's out there and to see what can help, but also just to educate people on Haiti and all the positive things that's going on over there. Like, despite and even though it's a lot of crazy shit happening there, there's a lot of good people there. There's a lot of people that's trying to help people, and so the flights have been booked. I'll give you guys the dates real soon. It's coming up in the next few weeks, so y'all pray for me. Stay tuned. We're going to Haiti. It's official. Get ready. Look, it's confirmed. I'm about to go to Haiti. They waiting for me over there. I know a lot of people telling me, don't go to Haiti. I'm going to Haiti. We got the plane. We got the people, we got the doctors and shit, and I've been falling by the wayside. So, I think Haiti is an important place to hit, not just to see what's out there and to see what can help, but also just to educate people on Haiti and all the positive things that's going on over there. Like, despite and.
So there it is. According to Ray J, sorry y'all. According to Ray J, he's going to Haiti to have some voodoo priests work on his heart. I don't believe any of this. I tell y'all all the time, Ray J has been trying to go viral ever since he got kicked out of the streaming world. Y'all remember when Ray J was trying to stream over there with DDG and Rockhead and all of them? It didn't work. And then I think, hold on. And then I want to say, he went to Twitch or something like that. He went to Twitch or Kick or something, and he kept trying to get his numbers up, but couldn't. But then he started just doing and saying any old thing to go viral. And we've been here ever since. So when he came out saying that he only had 2% on his heart, in my opinion, he was trying to go viral. And here we are again with him saying he's going to voodoo or going to Haiti to get the voodoo on his heart. I blame Sonya. I've been saying this for the longest. Sonya, this is your problem. And I want to add that Brandy is just as crazy as Ray J. I think that that's something we're not ready to have the conversation about, but I am. But I think whenever we ready to have the real conversations, we're going to have to discuss the loins of Sonya and Willie Ray Sr. Because apparently Willie Ray Jr. got all of the crazy sides of both of them. And we need to discuss this and see what happens. This is definitely a Sonya and Willie Ray issue. Say what I said. Oh, and by the way, Sonya. See, look at how God works. While Brandy was on here trying to tell us that Wanye took advantage of her at 16 or 17, we realized that Sonya walked you over there to get taken advantage of so you could get on. So then it kind of backfired because then people was like, well, girl, where was your mama? And then they pulled up old videos and saw that the mama was right there. So like I said, it goes back to Sonya. I'm not taking no licks off of Wanye, but what I'm telling you is all of this stuff goes back to Sonya. It goes back to, amen. I told y'all them celebrities sell their kids, but y'all didn't want to believe me. Y'all didn't want to believe me. Let's move on. I want to pull up, hold on, let me go pull up Remy with these lyrics. What is going on with Remy? Like, I thought Remy was sorry. I thought Remy was unbothered, but apparently she's not. Hold on. Let me drink some more water. I feel like I'm sweating. It's hot as hell in here. Let me put this AC on. Hold on. Let me give y'all a commercial break. I'm about to give y'all a commercial break to like this video. Let me put the AC on in here right quick. I will be right back. Give me 1 second.
Put your hand like this. Yeah, gotcha. Cause I'm black, nigga the black, the nigga black, the black, the nigga I'm black, nigga the black, the nigga black, the nigga black, the nigga I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown, I'm black and I'm brown. You got to shake, they want the black. Cause I'm black, nigga the black, the black, the black. I can never be white. Shake if your leg, wiggle lift your leg, bounce lift your leg, hustle lift your leg. If your leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Let me see you put your, if your leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Put your hands up, man. Make that booty go round and round. I'm Louis Vuitton Brown. Make that booty go round and round, man. Cause I'm Louis Vuitton Brown.
All right, I'm back. I sure hope y'all like that video. I had to put the AC on. It got hot. We're at 77 degrees in here. What in the world? 77. No wonder I was over here sweating like a Hebrew slave. Remy. That's where I wanted to go. Remy kind of threw me for a loop. And let me tell you why. So Remy Ma just did a diss track. I don't know if she's dropping an album or an EP. Don't give me the line. But Remy Ma just dropped a diss track. And it kind of is aimed at Clarissa Shields. Now, let me tell you why I find this to be odd. Number one, I was assuming that Remy was somewhere put up and unbothered. That's what I thought. That's what I wanted for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Let them, do that BS. I'm thinking Remy somewhere put away, unbothered, minding her business. But then I saw on the internet recently that Remy dropped some lyrics. Did I share it? Remy dropped some lyrics, and in said lyrics, she's on here dragging, or at least talking at Clarissa Shields. Now, the reason why I found it odd, because in my mind, well, then now, girl, it's giving you bothered. Hold on. Remy Ma, Clarissa Shields. Let me see. I had pulled up the lyrics of it. I had the lyrics. I think it was on Twitter. Let me pull it up on Twitter. Somebody had the lyrics, and I was like, oh. And I was like, why is she? Now, granted, she has a right to say it. She is the wife. Let's be clear. She is the wife. I don't want to play the music. I want to read the lyrics. Let me check on my Instagram, because I might have saved it over there. She was spitting, though. One thing I will give Remy, she was spitting. They say, what's that boy name didn't write this one? Her husband. They say he didn't write this one, but they say she was spitting. I thought I had it on here. Damn. Let me see if I can pull it up. Remy Ma diss Clarissa Shields. I won't pull up the lyrics, because that was lyrics. I was like, oh, and she was talking about I know how your man neck is, and I'm like, oh, what in the world? Okay, I found it on Complex. It says the track is called "Why You Effing Lying." It says Remy Ma appears to take shots at Papoose and Clarissa Shields on new track "Why You Effing Lying." The nerve of niggas claiming they wrote those hits. This is her words, her lyrics. It says the nerve of niggas saying they wrote those hits when their whole career they ain't never ghost wrote shit. Ooh, the Bronx rapper spits on new cut. We got to get a picture of them up here. Hold on, girl. Wait a minute. What done happened? Remy Ma. And let's get Dagarissa on here. Clarissa. Because these lyrics is eating, ain't they? She went hard. Now, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I really thought she was put up and unbothered. But apparently she said she got time today. All right, here we go. We look at this. I'll let y'all see this. So y'all can have a visual while I read these lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Got to have a visual while we read these lyrics. So, okay. Let me make it bigger so y'all can see. That's Clarissa line talking about what that nigga done bought. Look. These are the lyrics. It says Remy Ma has dropped off a new track called WYFL, Why You Effing Lying, and she appears to be taking shots at Papoose and Clarissa Shields in the new song lyrics. On Friday, April 10th, the Bronx rapper took to Instagram to announce the new record, which she uses DJ Mac and Crash Dummy's viral WYFL rhythm. It says flipping the beats original, Why You Feel Like, acronym to Why You Effing Lying. WYFL, out now on all platforms. Hashtag Rim the Pen. Wait for what? Link in bio, she wrote before shouting out the track's producers. It goes on to say, while there are plenty of moments throughout the track that appears that Remy is speaking about her estranged husband, Papoose, and his new boo, boxer Clarissa Shields, there's one set of bars in particular that stands out. Quote, the nerve of niggas claiming they wrote those hits when their whole career they ain't never ghost wrote shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always act like you help the nigga. Go help yourself. Ooh, go ahead on Remy. Remy said she had time today. I ain't gonna lie, Remy could spit. You know, that's what I liked about Remy when I met her. I said, oh, she can rap. Oh, she can rap. You know what I'm saying? I said, ooh, this is going to be good. Well, let's get into it. Because remember we were saying that Papoose wrote Sheetha? Well, apparently, according to Remy, she ain't wrote shit. It says last year, Papoose is in the midst of his IG, or him and Remy's messy breakup, claimed on IG Live that he wrote 90% of the rhymes that came out of his wife's mouth. He also claimed that he wrote the Terror Squad rapper 2006 hit, Conceited. I ain't going to lie. It sounds like it. I know the song. It sounds like it, Remy, because let's be clear. Get me up here. I used to follow Remy when she was rapping in the Bronx. When Remy used to have the dirty jacket, no shade. Let's talk about it. When Remy used to be in the hood with the dirty Timbs on and the dirty puff jacket with the fur around it and the purple bang. And she used to look like she smelled like mothballs and mildew. Y'all put a 3 in the chat if y'all remember that. Because that's the Remy I met. I'm just saying, that's the Remy I met. You know what I mean? That's the Remy I met. And I remember the way she sound when she rapped, and the conceited rap was different. That and Sheetha, it was just different from the stuff, and it just was different. So when Pap said I wrote Conceited, I started going back to it. Miraculous Anonymous. Now that do sound like her, because she do talk like that. Miraculous Anonymous, and ain't nobody in here stopping this. And look what's up, and then look in the mirror like what? Nah, she might have wrote that. Yeah, Pap, I don't think your pen. She might have wrote that. I don't know. Either way, I do believe Pap help her write, because certain stuff, especially Sheetha, did not sound like Remy. If anybody know what Remy sound like when she rapped, then you know Sheetha was not her. Not all her. Not all her. Okay. But ultimately, Remy want to act like, you know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing away from Remy, because Remy can rap down. But what I'm saying is, don't do that. Don't do that. I want to see what she said about Clarissa. Well, I thought she said something else about Clarissa. Elsewhere on the track, Remy Ma seemingly shades Shields with a couple of bars spitting in competition with herself. I don't know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most over so dick. Oh my God. Wanna be a baddie, but you not bad enough. Now, Remy, we've all had our humble beginnings, okay? But ultimately, these are the lyrics that Remy had to say, and she's spitting some fire. Now, we all know Pat about to get in the car and ride around the whole New York singing the alphabet. And we don't want to hear it. No shade, we just don't. Don't even respond, Pat. We don't want to see you in the car driving by the green lady on the letter X. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to see it. And we don't want to find it. And we damn sure don't want to see Clarissa big strong ass in the booth talking about she no rapper or no artist neither. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see it. And the fact that she said your penis was so, and I do believe when I said this, I do believe when Remy said that Pat wasn't helping her. I believe that. Yes, they are still married, but I do believe that Pat wasn't helping her. Yes. Yeah. Pat give me bum. No shade. He give me bum. He do. He give me very helpful, but bum. I'll give you an example. Y'all ever had, I'm pretty sure some of you, one of y'all, or a lot of y'all, most of y'all either got an auntie like this, or had an auntie like this, or you the auntie. But y'all know the men, you know how your auntie have all her own stuff, her own house, her own car, her own job. She make her own money. But then whenever she get a man, he move in with her. Now, mind you, he is a bum. He don't work nowhere. But I ain't gonna lie, he'll get up and change the light bulbs if it need. You know what I'm saying? He'll cut the grass around the house. Like, he is a bum, but not all the way a bum. Like, if the churn needs something, he'll go to the store. You know what I'm saying? That's Pap. I know Pap. I know them type of men. That's Pap. He not all the way a bum. In theory and on paper, he's a bum. But not all the way, because he do stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the Pap. And that's what, yeah, he cook. Yeah, he'll even go out there and watch them kids. Yay! Come on now, we all know about them. They not all the way above. Now, you got different kind of men. Some other men will come in your crib and they just want to play the game and eat up the kids' snacks. That's a different kind of bum. That's not the bum I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one who come in and fix shit around the house. That one. He don't have no money and you want to not like him, but that nigga too handy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did come pick up my niece that time she got stuck. You feel it? Like that. Like that. Yeah, like that. So I do believe that Remy said he is a bum. It's just he's that kind of bum. Yeah, like an assistant bum. Thank you, Tiana. He like an assistant bum. Yeah. Very, very, like I'll say this. If you're a woman who have everything and all you want is a penis, perfect. Get you one of them. If you got everything you want and all you want is companionship, them the kind you supposed to go get. Them the kind. And also, them kind never leave the family. Even if they break up, that's still Uncle Joe. It don't matter. It don't matter. Your auntie could have broke up with that nigga 20 years ago. When you see him, oh, what's up, Uncle Joe? Oh, what's up, baby? I can't call it. All right. And then you get back by the family. Oh, y'all, guess who I seen? Who? Uncle Joe. Oh, I seen them the other day. Yeah, that's Pap. I know. Let's move on. Because I know what I'm looking at. Let's move on. Stop me when I start lying. Yeah. It don't matter if they're together or not. He gonna be in the family forever. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Now, we got to get into the Cardi B, Tasha K, and oh my God. Where do we start? Let's start with Cardi B versus Offset. Then we'll move into Cardi B versus Tasha K. So, girl, where have y'all been? First and foremost, we all know Tasha K has the GoFundMe. We checked on it on the other channel, but we'll recheck it again. Tasha K is on a GoFundMe. and she is on a quest to raise $3.5 million. Okay. Now let me see if I need to refresh it. Let's refresh it just to make sure this is the right number because we want to check. Okay. So Tasha has started a GoFundMe for her 3.5. No, I said I was starting with Cardi and Offset. Let's go back. I'm not starting with Tasha because I want to end with Tasha. Let's start with Cardi and Offset. So I want to start here. Did you guys know, first of all, Offset denied paternity of the last two children. Now we know for obvious reasons he's going to deny paternity of the last baby because obviously that is Stephon Diggs' baby. Now, do y'all recall the third baby? Academics had came on the internet and had put out rumors, or he had said that he heard rumors that Cardi B was allegedly sleeping with other men. I want to say this was the time Cardi B had came and said that she admitted that she slept with another dude while she was pregnant with the last baby. Okay, so apparently now that they're going through a divorce, we know Offset and Cardi's going through a divorce. Offset asked the judge for a paternity test, not only for Stephon Diggs' baby, but for the baby before that, and the judge denied it. Now, he did let him get the paternity test for the last baby, but he wouldn't let him get the paternity test for the third baby. And I think that that's wrong because I do think that Cardi B could have possibly, well, no, she said she cheated. She said she cheated because I remember I came on here and said, you let a nigga skeet on the baby. And I said, you're a dirty low down slut for that because it ain't about getting back at the nigga. How you let another nigga into you with a baby? I remember, I know what I said. I was there when I said it. So, okay. So Cardi, the judge already denied Offset of getting that paternity test for the third baby, which I think is wrong because he does have probable cause to want the paternity test. But again, legally, they are married. Any baby that she has legally belongs to him. Legally, until he contested, legally, every baby that she has belongs to Offset, regardless if it's his or not. So I want to show y'all this article of the judge denying Offset the paternity, right? It says, judge reportedly denies Offset request for a DNA test on Cardi B and Stephon Diggs' child amid divorce battle, according to TMZ. Oh, I read it wrong. It said he wanted a test on Stephon baby. Let's read this. It says, according to TMZ, Offset questioned the paternity of Cardi B's youngest child, and brought it up during the ongoing divorce case. Now, this makes sense. Now, this makes more sense. Offset being messy. Offset trying to say that he was screwing Cardi around the same time that Stephon was screwing Cardi. I get it. That's why he on here saying he wanted a paternity test for the last baby. Now, hold on. Somebody said I was thinking that's his baby too. Wait a minute now, because this is just a plot twist. I read it wrong yesterday. I read it wrong. Hold on. Because, right, what if that is his baby? What if that is his baby? Now, again, according to what we know, the last baby belongs to Stephon Diggs. But if Offset is asking the judge for paternity of that baby too, then Offset is trying to say, I was screwing her too and skeeting off in her too. Now, why would the judge deny that? You know, I told y'all judges, they got a price too. I told y'all that. Let's get into it. Because wait, I just blew my own mind. Court docs show that the judge denied Offset's request for a DNA test for one of Cardi's kids, but did approve the paternity test for another child on February 25th, 2026. Now, this is my question. Legally, if he's the husband, legally, can the judge tell him he can't test the baby? Just out of curiosity. Because I thought legally he has to absorb responsibility. I don't know. It says TMZ reports the paperwork doesn't list exact birth dates, but one child is described as a newborn, which lines up with Cardi B giving birth to her son, baby Brim, in November 2025. That would be the third baby. The last child Cardi B and Offset had together was their daughter Blossom, born in 2024. That would be the second baby, right? No. How many children this bitch got? Oh, no. The one baby Brim, See, when people got too many kids, they confuse me. Did Cardi ever announce the name of the last baby? Is that the last baby name, Brim? Because I call him Collections. So, okay, the last baby is Brim. That's Stefan's baby. Blossom is number 3. Okay. So Blossom is number 3. Brim is number 4. Got it. So Brim is number 4. And Offset wants a paternity on baby number 3 and baby number 4. Got it. Okay, I'm tracking now. I was a little slow, but I'm back. It goes on to say, in addition to that, the judge also, let me go back. TMZ reports that the paperwork doesn't list exact birth dates, but one child is described as a newborn, which lines up with Cardi B giving birth to her son, baby Brim, in November 2025. The last child Cardi and Offset had together was their daughter, Blossom, born in 2024. That's the 3rd baby. In addition to that, the judge also prohibited both parents or parties from making disparaging, keep that in mind, or defamatory comments about each other in interviews or on social media. I need y'all to understand this part because we're going to get into this in a second. If you recall, Cardi originally filed for divorce in 2024 and asked for primary custody of their children after after years of being in an on-again, off-again relationship. Now, let's go here. Offset requesting paternity for that last baby is hella messy. Because what he is implying is that him and Cardi were still sleeping together. Let me just say this. I believe that. Cardi is another person that is extremely insecure. It does not matter what the outside looks like. She is extremely insecure. And men smell it and they pick up on it and they use it as an example. Or as a tool. They use it as a tool, okay? And I believe in wanting to have her family back. I do believe that she was dibbling and dabbling and going back and forth with her husband. Remember, this fan base has this weird warped mentality that as long as he your baby dad or your husband, you can still go back and forth. So I do believe that at some points in time, probably knowing Stefan doing his thing, I do believe that she probably was, skeeting and cheating with her husband. But for Offset to even ask for the paternity test tells me that he's trying to be messy. He's trying to throw salt in the water on Cardi. Because remember, we just seen Cardi and Offset taking off together. Let me go see if I can pull this up. This was the other day. Not Offset and Cardi, I'm sorry. We just seen Cardi in what's this boy's name? Stefan. Let me show y'all the video. Cardi B, Stefan. Let me show y'all. She literally just hopped in a whip with him the other day. Now, I don't know if this was kind of like a nanny boo-boo of her basically saying, like, you whatever you say, I'm gonna still be with my nigga. Look at this.
Hey, my Libra sister. Cardi, what do you think about what happened to Offset, Cardi? What's your reaction? Why the hell you acting that? This our concert. This not fun. I know, man. It gotta be one of these three. Watch yourself, guys. Watch yourself. Watch out for the baby. Watch out for the baby. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out, dog. Watch out, bro.
Now, mind you, Stefan Diggs, his mama, and the whole family was at Cardi B's concert in DC. Now, also, we were under the impression that they broke up because remember after the Super Bowl when all of this stuff started falling back on on this boy here, they got kicked him off. No, I'm sorry. They released him from the team, so he no longer belongs to a team right now. They kicked him off the team. He also has the case over his head with the cook or the chef who said that she choked him out. And then Cardi B broke up with him the day of the Super Bowl. So when we saw them do this, we like, what is this? We didn't even know that they were back together. So this further tells me, this is just me, if she's doubling back with the baby daddy, then I'm almost positive she doubles back with Offset as well. Y'all acting like she ain't still in love with that nigga. She may not be still in love with him the way she was before, but you don't love on somebody for all them years and have all them kids and walk away like nothing. So now that we hear that Offset requests paternity, I think it was to throw salt in the situation between her and what's this boy's name? The football boy. You know what I'm saying? I think it was to throw a cross. I really do believe it was to throw a cross on purpose. But I don't think it's right that the judge denied paternity, because why not? Has paternity been established yet for that last baby? Meaning, have they gone to court, had an actual DNA test yet, and everything is good to go? Because if not, I don't understand how this is happening. Now, I did want to show y'all, hold on. Now, Cardi, remember I showed y'all, I read in that little excerpt right there, that after they went to court, when he requested DNA for the last baby, one of the things that they said in that paperwork was that she is prohibited from speaking on him in any negative way, right? Where's that damn, hold on. I'm about to show y'all something. Because Cardi could have just violated her order. Because according to that article, when they went in there, the judge said, hey, no matter what, leave that alone. You don't say nothing about her. And she not going to say nothing about you. Not nothing disparaging. I'm going to read it again. But let me see if I can find this. I shared it. Let me see if I can find it over here, so I can show y'all exactly what she did and why I feel like she violated. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second, because I want to find this that I saw so I can share it with y'all and y'all can see what I saw. Because I'm like, wait, girl, I just read the other day that the judge said you can't say nothing disparaging about that boy. It was somebody who made a comment on the fact that, oh, I know where it's at. I hope I didn't mess it up. I think so. What happened was somebody was talking about Offset gambling, and Cardi responds to the gambling comment and said, oh, we ain't had these problems when he was with me. And I said to myself, girl, you can't do that, because according to the court order, they said that you cannot speak on his business. Let me pull it up. In a negative way. Offset. Hold on. Oh, did y'all see this? I didn't know Offset. I mean, academics said that Offset need rehab. Did y'all see this?
It's you Offset needs possible rehab for his gambling addiction. I'll leave it there.
I said that.
It's you can't be this much of a degenerative gambler that you have turned to the likes of Selena Powell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And not saying there's nothing inherently wrong with her, but you're putting yourself in positions that actually you're forgetting who you are. Like, you're still Offset, right? And some of these other things that are your vices, it's becoming so controlling that now you're putting yourself in positions around people that not only will make you look crazy if they want to, but might compromise you and definitely your initiatives of, your family. Okay, I'll leave that there.
Yeah, he definitely needs rehab. In my opinion, he gives me he got a problem. Okay. Where's that damn? I can't even find it. But there was. It was a. Hold on, because people be lying too. That's not a right video. And look at, they say Offset was back at the casino. Look at Offset back at the casino. I told y'all he got a problem. Look, this him back at the casino.
Long little rocket.
Mind you, Offset just got shot and got out the hospital. This was him back at the casino. Allegedly.
Sat around on a motherfucking golf cart. Jit.
In the Eno.
Long little rocket.
Overly trim.
Yeah.
Overly.
Yeah. Shit going on. This nigga sat around on a motherfucking golf cart. Jit.
Whoo, child. Either way, this is all messy and disgusting. But the tweet was something to the effect of, somebody said, Cardi B, something about his gambling, and Cardi B said, we didn't have these problems when we were together. And I said to myself, girl, the judge literally just told you not to respond to him at all. Like the judge literally just said in the thing, and I'm gonna just say this: if he decides to take her to court about that, she gonna get caught up real bad. Because the judge did say that she is prohibited from making disparaging remarks about him, and he is prohibited from making disparaging remarks about her. That's what the last court order said when he went for the paternity of the last two kids. I can't find the tweet, but it's definitely up there. It's probably buried on my Twitter because I tweet so much. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, this is getting nasty. But it gets even worse with Cardi. So now on top of this, Cardi is beefing with Tasha K. And we already know about this beef with Tasha K. Tasha K has to GoFundMe. That's where I was going with it. So Tasha K has to GoFundMe. Tasha K was sued by Cardi B for $3.4 million or something like that. And Tasha K decided after she said, according to Tasha, she said the winos have been insisting on helping her to pay this debt. So she at first didn't want to do it. She said, but she decided to give in and start the GoFundMe for the winos to help Tasha K pay the debt. Now I'm gonna be honest because I gotta give it to y'all what be going on in my head. In my mind, Tasha K is expected to raise $3.5 million. How much has she raised? Hold on. $15,443. What's 3.5 million minus $15,443? She's $3,484,557 in the hole. Now, this is just me, Tasha. I'm not trying to be funny, but I know this is going to be funny. Them people ain't tell you to start this GoFundMe, Fade. They did have some winos that was saying, Tasha, we want to help. But I don't think the winos as a collective wanted you to start this GoFundMe. The proof is in the pudding. If the winos themselves, I'm talking about as a collective, if the winos wanted you to start the GoFundMe, girl, I think you would have more than 15,000. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But I'm going to go with what Tasha said. Tasha said the winos told her to start the GoFundMe. And right now, she's only short $3,484,557 on the dime. So for the winos, y'all said y'all want to help the girl. Let's get to helping, okay? Now, fast forward. We know she's needing help. Tasha K had came on the internet and said that she tried to get the let me see if I can pull that up. Tasha K said that she tried to pay them people the money, but according to Tasha K, Cardi B's team refused to take the money. According to Tasha K, she says now that's TV, and another company decided they wanted to pay her debt on her behalf, and Cardi B refused. Let's get into it. If now that's TV offered to pay the money for her, that's my commentary on it. Let me scroll down a little bit more. me scroll down a little bit more because I spoke about it on the other channel. If y'all wasn't there, if you ever miss me and I go back to prison on this channel, Voodoo Doll TV Reacts is where you can find me. I speak about a little more serious topics, but still, Voodoo Doll TV Reacts is where you can find me. Where's that video where Tasha was talking about that? Here you go. Let's get into it.
And said, we want to pay the money. I want this on the record. I had 2 production companies that came to me and said, we want to pay the money. So there needs to be a collaborative effort here. I said, okay, go to the other party. The other party didn't even respond. They put up $1 million, they put up $2 million. They said, make a deal. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. I went and got that money, and it wasn't even going to come from me. It was coming from 2 other production companies. These are facts. So for everybody out here, oh, Tasha broke, Tasha ain't got this. My thing is, like, if the money needed to be paid, it could have been paid. But the problem was they didn't want it from me. I mean, they didn't want it from nobody else. They wanted it from me because that would have financially crippled me. But, you know, people that know how to make money know how to go get money. And when I showed up to the table with that money, lawyers didn't want to entertain the conversation. When somebody's saying, give me a number. And you know who offered the money? You want to know who offered the money? I'm going to tell you one person that offered the money. Shout out to T-Lo from Now That's TV.
So she says T-Lo from Now That's TV offered to pay the money to Cardi. And according to her, Cardi and them didn't want the money. Now, what I learned on my other channel, because I got people who smarter than me who follow me, they said that you cannot pay off a debt with somebody else's money when you owe them people. They said you got to pay it off with your money. So my suggestion to Tasha was, if you had 2 companies that wanted to pay your debt off, then why not just work it off? Meaning, why not say, hey, if y'all want to offer to pay this debt off for me, sign me under a contract to do some reunions or maybe do some shows, and I can work off the debt, and that way we be squared away. But like I said, according to Tasha, she said that these people wanted to pay the debt off, and Cardi didn't want to do that. Now, let me make y'all laugh. I want to scroll down memory lane of a few times. Now, let me before we move into the subject matter at hand, let's be clear. Cardi B did offer a lot of grace to Tasha at first. She did. And Tasha K was trolling with the I ain't got it. You know, Tasha K was trolling with a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see. I think this one of the videos she was trolling with. Let me see. It says, I went and pulled up a bunch of old videos between them 2. It says, Tasha K crashed out on Spaces last night, claiming her freedom of speech. Oh, no. This was another one. Was taken away from Cardi B, dragging her to court. She recently launched a GoFundMe to help the $3.5 million she owes. But so far, the donations have been very low. Now, this is an old video, and I'm going to play from y'all, with Tasha K talking about how frustrated she was with not being able to pay off the money and having to start the GoFundMe. Or I ain't going to say not being able to pay. Well, yeah, not being able to pay it off, because if she could, she would have paid it. Let's get into it.
But because motherfuckers want to play with me and play God, watch me use God to clear this up. And then when I do, guess what? My freedom of speech is restored. No NDA, no nothing. Then what's up? What's up? What's up? Ain't no change. Ain't no change. I asked God this weekend, break the chain. It's been 9 years. Break the chain.
It's been 9 years.
I just want to play.
So that was one of her rants recently. And right after that, she started the GoFundMe, right? So I went and pulled up some old videos of them going back and forth. This one says, Cardi B goes off on Twitter Spaces, says rumors about her father are false, plans to pursue restraining order against Tasha K. Now, y'all remember when allegedly it had came out that allegedly Cardi B's father allegedly was a SA offender or something like that, allegedly. And then Cardi B had came out and said that that wasn't true. I don't know if Tasha K dropped it or shared it. Either way, whatever it was, Cardi B wanted Tasha head off her shoulders. So Cardi B basically came on and did a whole rant saying she was going to sue the piss out of Tasha K. And this is where we're at with it. I'm just giving y'all the lead up to why we had the sanctions and Cardi B not letting up. Let's get into it.
And I let you slide a lot with your money situation that you got going on because it's like, you know what? It is what it is. Shit is old. Now you go see. And you better hope I don't get that restraining order on your ass because I can. Boy, you got to be coming online to harass people and lie about people because you got to take care of your kids because your husband is just there. Your husband is your employee. Facts. All that money that you act like you got. All mad bread to taxes. And that is a fact. You out here begging the IRS. And that is a fact. Begging the IRS to not take bread because you owe so much money on unpaid YouTube checks. And that is a fact. And one thing about me, I don't owe nobody. I don't owe a soul. I don't owe a soul. I don't owe nobody. My bills is paid on time all the time. One thing about me is I'd rather not splurge than owe anything. That's why you miserable. You could never bother me. This is not 2008. This is not 2019 and 2018 when people used to hurt my feelings and like I used to cry. Y'all don't got that power on me no more. You don't got that power no more. You're a scum. And I'm so glad I overpassed that. But bitch, don't ever get it twisted. Just the same way you think that you're doing something, I'll show you something. Woo. This juice is nasty. Why somebody said Erica fighting for her life trying to do Cardi? Why would you let somebody say that your father's I'm not allowing that. Oh, your feelings are hurt. Yeah, I take that serious. I don't play about that. I don't even and everybody want to talk about sympathy and shit. Y'all don't even know half of that I dealt with when I'm a fucking dancer. I don't ever think. I don't play that shit. I want motherfucking hands. I don't like that. So yes, my feelings are hurt, and I do not play that shit. Y'all need to be the one that need to be evaluated. That y'all victims and
She was going off. Hold on. I got another video. So, like I said, they've been going back and forth for years. I didn't realize this was 9 years. That's crazy. That's insane. I did not realize it was 9 years. And remember, Tasha was putting up her house for sale. We had that happen. Here's another rant. What's this one? It says Cardi B calls Tasha K bald-headed, obsessed bitch. Cardi B calls Tasha a bald-head, obsessed bitch after she assumed Cardi reached out to Stefan's alleged victim, saying the woman actually reached out to her. Cardi says Tasha is in for a rude awakening, hitting another lawsuit if she thinks she can subliminally talk about her or the people she's around. I don't give a F where you hide that money. You're going to have to hide it in that asshole. I'm coming for it. Facts. This is what Cardi B said. I'm just giving y'all the lead up to Cardi B on why she's on Tasha's head like this. And then let me say this before we get into it. This would have been so easy if Tasha just would have stopped talking about that girl. I don't think I care enough to talk about Cardi that much. You know what I'm saying? I would have been stopped talking about Cardi. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. Let's get into it.
Fucking internet. Bitch, you gonna lose again. I promise you that. Just a dumbass bitch.
Wait, what Tasha wrote? This some pink cocaine and sharing a nigga type shit. Oh my God. I can't win. The combo is below me. I don't know this lifestyle. Nurse. Oh, yeah, Tasha. See, Tasha was cutting up.
Bald-headed, obsessed bitch. That's how I be having these fucking people, though. Obsessed. They be fucking obsessed. Bitch, send me my fucking check. So I could go buy me a fucking thing. Or so I could go buy me a fucking bracelet, bitch. Just a dummy. Just a dumb bitch. Now, if I fucking show you that I ain't hit that bitch up, then what? How stupid you gonna look? But that's what you are, though. You always been a liar. You're gonna die a liar. When you die, bitch, when you die and you get buried, that's what you're gonna be known for. A lying ass, ugly bitch. Ugly from fucking head to toe, bitch, because even your fucking feet are ugly. Ugly bitch, shaped ugly, look ugly, bald as fuck, ugly feet, crusty ass bitch. Fuck out of here. Send me my fucking check, ho. Just a dumb bitch. When you die, bitch, that's what you're gonna be known for. Your legacy is gonna be a bitch that fucking lied. A weird ass bitch. The fuck you are. Obsessed bitch. And I got something for that bitch. For real. Because me and my fucking lawyers is tired of it. But it's like, you think shit is a joke.
And let me say this too. Thank you, somebody, for saying that in the chat. I am so tired of people calling Tasha K ugly. There is nothing ugly about Tasha K. I get it, because Tasha K is more of a natural dark-skinned girl. She don't have the lace fronts and all that stuff that people might deem that to be ugly. But Tasha K is not ugly. And I know that a lot of people say that because I've seen the thumbnails people make. They find the most unflattering pictures of Tasha and put them up there next to the most flattering pictures of Cardi. You know what I'm saying? But I think that we need to stop that narrative that girl is ugly. Because if Tasha ugly, then I know a lot of ugly ass bitches. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, that lady not ugly. She's not. And we got to stop that just because she don't look like the Instagram models that she ugly. Whether you like her or not, she not fucking ugly. You know what I'm saying? The only ugly person is the one who got 50 11 things done to their face. I'ma leave it there. That girl ain't ugly.
Bitch, you won't lose again. I promise you that. Because one thing about Barty Gang, they just been collecting and collecting and collecting and collecting. Baby, I don't give a fuck where the fuck you hide that fucking money. You're gonna have to hide your fucking money in that asshole. Because I'm coming for it.
When people lie on me, it doesn't bother me because I know it's not true. I don't sue over shit that doesn't apply to me or mine. Now, this is Tasha responding. Life is good over here. I don't need a courtroom to validate that. So they can drag my whole family. We're emotionally secure. This is my last word on it. We're moving on to bigger stories ahead. Let's keep running the numbers up. We got bills to pay. Now, remember, according to the court order, from what I remember, Tasha K not supposed to be talking about Cardi. So the fact that they even having this back and forth online is bad.
Facts. I don't give a fuck where.
Well, we just read that. Let me see if Tasha K wrote something else. We just heard that part. But either way, you see, this girl Cardi has been on Tasha's neck for the longest, but rightfully so a little bit in her opinion, because Tasha K do be doing stuff. Tasha be doing stuff, she do. Well, then fast forward, here we are on the sanction. So apparently Cardi B asked the judge to sanction Tasha K for violating the NDA 25 times by speaking on Offset and Stephon Diggs. It says it accuses Tasha of harassing her using thinly veiled commentary and strategic provocations. Now, did y'all hear Cardi say that the Barty Gang been sending and collecting? Oh, I know that's a fact. Fan bases are worse than the content creators, because I'm sure Cardi B's fans watch every single thing Tasha K does. And whenever they think she's hinting at Cardi, they run over to Cardi and say, hey, girl, look what Tasha K said. And because Cardi is super insecure and waiting on Tasha to fumble, Cardi goes run over there with her head up like this to go see exactly what Tasha said. So when Cardi gets on these internets and go to making them rants, hollering about, and I've been collecting and I got it, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. That's exactly what it is. The Barty Gang been on that. She literally probably have a team. Rather it's an organized team or unorganized team. She probably got a team of Barty Gang that is their whole purpose is to watch Tasha. I know how these fan bases work. I know how they work. She got a whole crew, and their whole job for the last 9 years is watch Tasha. I don't give a damn if she don't say my name. If that bitch sneezes this way, call me, email me, and I'm pretty sure every time Tasha sneezes, this be them. Ooh, Cardi, you seen this? Cardi, look at this. Come on, man, I'm a content creator. Even though I don't have a group, but I do get people send me stuff. I know how this shit go. You see what I'm saying? So when Cardi B goes off, she means she wants the stuff. But my thing with Tasha is this could have all been avoided if after you would have got that verdict in and they said you owe that girl that money, you'd have just left it alone. Cardi B not even that relevant no more, for real, for real. I mean, she is because she got the concert. But once the concert go off, until that bitch drop another album, she not even about to be relevant. And quiet as it's kept, prior to the concert, she wasn't relevant. Like, wasn't nobody checking for Cardi? Cardi was on this bitch fishing to go viral too. So I'm just like, come on, man. Like, you could have, I would have let that whole, after she sued me and I'd have took an L, I ain't gonna lie. What I would have done is went head first into making $3.5 million. I would have paid Cardi back within a year or two. Tops. Bitch, if I would have had to sell everything and live in my car, I would have paid her, got her out the way, and it would have been over. Ain't no payment plans for 4-5 years and all that. Hell no. Now, don't get me wrong. I would have took the payment plan. But in my mind, I'm not waiting 5 years. I don't give a damn what I got to sell to come off this 3.5, but I'm coming off this 3.5. That's what I would have did. I would have went straight into hermit mode and went straight into work to pay this hoe, to get her out my head. But Tasha didn't do that. Tasha wanted to play like she still had money and everything was good and she ain't got it, but she do. She traveling over here to Africa playing like she dropping off money over there. And Cardi and her team was taking notes of every single thing. And now the reality of it is this, y'all. Tasha don't have it. She wasn't playing. That was the only time she was being truthful in this whole thing. When she kept saying, I ain't got it. That was the only time she was being truthful. Tasha acting like they doing well and don't need the money. Cap. That's why she has a whole GoFundMe. Tasha acting like it's nothing she can make the money back. Cap. Because she would have paid it back already. This lawsuit is probably going to age Tasha if she don't watch it. It's probably going to age her significantly if she don't watch it. At the end of the day, this is all Tasha K's fault. And I like Tasha, but it's the truth. This is all your fault, Tasha K. It ain't, you can't blame the winos. You can't even blame Cardi, baby. I ain't even gonna hold you. You can't even blame Cardi. This is all Tasha K's fault.
It's all everybody's fault. It's all y'all's fault. Y'all messed up the family. Can't you see that?
I mean, and this is coming from somebody who got a big mouth, who rolls and rolls. I ain't gonna lie. The first time somebody tell me, take that shit down or I'm gonna sue you, bitch, I'm gonna be fumbling through my phone. Hold on. Bitch, hold up. Bitch, I'm gonna be done broke all the buttons on the side of this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I be done broke all the side of the buttons off the side of this bitch trying to open up the phone. Be done locked my... Girl, I'm just saying, that just would have been me, Yeah, I backed out like a hoe. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Bitch, you gonna fight the lawsuit? Go lay. Yeah. That's just me. But anyways, back to the sanction. So now here it is, fast forward. Cardi B wants to sanction Tasha K. But wait a minute. Put a pin right here because I did find that evidence of Cardi B possibly, violating her own order. Here it is. Remember, I told y'all in that order between between Cardi and Offset, when he asked for the paternity, was one of the things in that order was that she isn't supposed to say anything disparaging about Offset, and he is not supposed to say anything disparaging about her in the public, right? Well, somebody tweeted this yesterday, and Cardi B responded, and this could possibly get her in trouble. So while Cardi B running around here to get Tasha in trouble, I ain't gonna lie, Cardi, your ass could be in trouble too. If what I read in that article is true about you not mentioning this boy, your ex-husband. So somebody says, so Cardi B was buying her own bags this whole time and letting y'all think Offset was spoiling her? Cardi responds and says, never. I'm never the type to do lame stuff like that. There was no money problems when I was regulating. Now, a lot of y'all might feel like, well, she was helping up for him, saying that it wasn't her buying her own bags, he was buying it. But he could take that as, oh, you trying to basically say that if it wasn't for me being with you, well, I'm sorry, me not being with you is what caused the money problems. I take that as a dig. I need to go down to the court. So remember, this court play is very, very dangerous because right now, it seems from what I read, it seems like Cardi B might be up under some sort of gag order with Offset that she's possibly violating. And then we got Cardi B over here dragging Tasha K and want her violated so she can get the money from over here. Now, let's come back over here. It says, court docs reportedly show Cardi accusing Tasha of being on a relentless mission to target and harass her and her family through roundabout commentary, knowing her audience can easily figure out who she's talking about. Cardi claims whenever her legal team flags certain posts, Tasha deletes them, but allegedly posts them again, calling it a nonstop cat and mouse game that she's tired of. If you recall, Tasha already owes Cardi $4 million from the defamation case. It says, Cardi says the ongoing behavior violates the agreement they made during Tasha K's bankruptcy plan, where she was supposed to stop speaking on Cardi and her family. According to Cardi, there have been at least 25 violations so far. She says Tasha has continued discussing Offset, including posts about his recent shooting in Florida, and even brought up Stephon Diggs. Cardi is asking the court to step in, issue penalties for any future violations, and order Tasha to completely stop speaking on her and her family altogether. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Cardi not wrong. Tasha do be talking about them people. I just saw a video of Tasha K talking about Stephon, and in my mind, I said, you could do that? I ain't gonna lie. I literally saw it a few days ago, and I was like, you could do that? And then according to Cardi, they flag and post, Tasha deleted and then put it back up. I don't know if that's true. I'm just telling y'all what Cardi B said. But if that is true, it's hella petty. And girl, it's probably the reason why them people want your head. Tasha, it ain't this deep, girl. None of this is this deep. None of this. None of what you're fighting for matters this much. Like, I don't quite understand. Somebody say Cardi's trying to have this. Well, Tasha can't talk about anything or anybody that is associated with her, which is weird. Now, let me say that I agree with that. That is very weird because who are you to where, bitch? It's one thing for me to say I can't talk about you, but it's another thing to say I can't talk about the people associated with you because, bitch, you ain't that powerful. But again, she must be because a judge agreed. Tasha agreed. When the judge handed down the verdict and said, hey, when we leave out of here, you can no longer talk about Cardi or her baby daddies or nobody associated with her. When Tasha K said, yay, that should have been that. Even though, like I said, I'm with y'all, who the hell is Cardi? But apparently the judge said she's whoever she thinks she is because they went on with the move. At any rate, I don't know how this is going to go. I will keep y'all posted. This court stuff is nasty. And like I said, if I was you, Tasha, I'd just let it go. All right, girl, it ain't even that deep. Girl, y'all can have it. Girl, here. Girl, I don't have to Offset on his way out anyway. And when I say out, I don't mean like dying or nothing. I mean like as far as his popularity. You see, this nigga getting caught up in a casino. Offset is the new day David Ruffins. Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. Yay. Is that David Ruffin or is that the 5 Heartbeats? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what this probably is, though? Karma for whatever they allegedly did to Takeoff. Oops. You know, the Most High sit high and looks very low. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. This is a conspiracy theory. But maybe, just maybe, the reason why Offset and Quavo too, even though he off to the side, maybe, just maybe the reason why Offset going through what he going through is karma for what could have possibly happened allegedly to Takeoff. Allegedly. Sacrifice, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Allegedly. I don't know. I don't know. They say what they done did, girl. I don't know. I don't know what they did. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's move on. Now we got to get into the last story. Chrisean Rock in her new football career. Godly. First of all, let's start here. Before we get into the football. No, let's start with the football. Yeah, I just thought about it. Let's start with the football. So did y'all see that what's this little girl named Chrisean Rock is starting a new football career. Now, mind you, she has a boxing career coming up or a boxing match coming up. And she recently came out with all her gear saying that she's starting a new football career as well. Also, she lost weight. I will say, Rockhead, you do look good with your little slow ass. You look good, though. I ain't gonna lie. You lost that weight. You ain't the old Rock, but you're close to it. So congratulations on that. Now, I would say I'm happy for you, bitch, but I'm not because your baby can't walk. So because of that, I don't give a damn how fine you got, slut. I hope God take both your knees out because, bitch, as long as Junior can't walk, your ass don't need to be running and jumping and playing no goddamn football neither, ho. Said what I said. Bitch, I don't give a damn how fine you done got. When is Junior gonna make a spin round the block? When is Junior gonna get up on his 2 feet? That's what I want to know. I don't give a damn about how much weight you lost, bitch. I'm just saying. Now let's get into her announce her football career.
That's so much weight, bro. But I got to because of this boxing. I got weigh in at 160 in order to box. But I'm about to show you my frame. Hold on, because I don't really want people to see me, but let me put this right here. All right, so you go.
And this is what bothers me the most. She has enough wherewithal to put in work to get her body right. She does therapy every day. Working out is therapy. She understands I was fat. I needed to lose weight. And I needed to do some sort of therapy in order to do it. She didn't give it to God. She didn't pray about it and let God make her skinny. She went into the gym and put in the work. But when it comes down to Junior, you don't want to go to the therapist and put in the work. You just want to give it to God. This is why I could give 2 F's about how good she looks because it's all a bunch of bull. I believe she wants to keep Chrisean Jr. Mentally disabled and physically disabled because he is the perfect accessory that way. Also, I believe she'll be able to continue to abuse him if she's really doing it at any rate. She can take care of her body, but she refuses to take care of the babies. Make it make sense. And her weird ass fan base don't see nothing wrong with it. They posting this shit, oh, Rock, we so proud of you, Rock. I hate you hoes. I hate every last one of you hoes. I swear to God with everything in me. I hate every rockhead there is.
Boys, leggings, it's about to get cold. I'm about to put all the equipment on. Like, I have to put the pants. I'm so excited, though, because, this boxing stuff new, but I can really play. That's so much weight, bro. But
so, like I said, she can put the time and effort into her body, but not into her son's, right? I guess. Let's get into a little more.
I'm into all of that. I'm just happy that I'm running track.
But your baby not walking. You running track, but your baby not walking. You running track, but your baby not walking. And the people is clapping. Oh, we so happy.
Old coaches. I'm running track. I'm boxing, and I'm playing football. I'm about to start streaming everything once I get everything situated.
I sure would have loved to see Junior doing T-ball or, you know what I'm saying? I would have loved to see Junior. How old he is? 2, going on 3? I would have loved to see him put his first little T-ball outfit, because don't T-ball start at about 3 or 4? I would have loved to see him do his first bat and play at the games. Y'all be seeing how on TikTok, how them children be talking about the T-ball games are the best, and how them kids be over there picking flowers and doing. I would have loved to see Junior doing something like that. But unfortunately, he is imprisoned in a chair and in her arms. He can't move. He can't do anything for himself. Everything has to be done for him because he has a mother who knows well enough to make sure her body is right, but don't know well enough to make sure her son gets the proper care that he needs. That's why I hope everything this bitch think about fails. Until you do right by Junior, everything you think about is going to fail, you raggedy bitch. And I hope that works. I ain't bullshitting. I hope it worked. On my soul, I hope it worked.
And then like, I'm into all of that. I'm just happy that I'm running track. I'm with my old coaches. I'm running track. I'm boxing, and I'm playing football. I'm about to start streaming everything once I get everything situated. And then like, I'm into all of that. I'm just happy that I'm running track. I'm with my old coaches. I'm running track. I'm boxing, and I'm playing football.
You gotta be a cruel motherfucker. You gotta be a cruel ass bitch to be doing all of these physical activities and your baby can't do nothing. I'm talking about even if for a short period of time while you're doing these activities, you get to escape and you don't get to think about it. The moment you go back and look at your baby and realize he's almost 3 years old and he can't get up and walk on his own, if that don't bother you, then you are just the evil bitch that I thought you were. This girl is a demon, man. This bitch is a real live demon. She might be a Cabbage Patch Kid. The bitch might be a test tube baby. I ain't bullshitting. I don't think Chrisean has a soul. Hear me out. I know I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I don't think Chrisean has a soul. I don't think that thing that makes a person human, that gives a person a conviction, I don't think she has that. I literally don't think she's a real human. Like, what the fuck is going on? You could do all of this for you and your baby still ain't walking. This is insane. This is inhumane. You know how evil you gotta be?
Yeah.
My back.
She should be signing up her little boy to play football. You a girl, you stupid bitch. And I'm not saying girls can't play football, but you got a son. A good mother would be signing a little boy up to go play, not dressing out. All the things that your little boy should be doing, you doing. Everything your little boy should be doing, you finding a way to do it. Boxing, football, track. Let me find out you harvesting this baby energy so you can live vicariously through the damn baby. Let me find out you over there performing some witchcraft on this fucking baby, and because he can't talk, we don't know what the hell going on. I'm pretty sure if he could talk, he would tell us half the shit you was doing. You know, it's starting to make me wonder if that's the reason why you keep him that way, so he can't tell us what the hell you doing. Because I don't understand the logic of a mother who's playing football, who got a son who can't walk. I don't understand the logic of the fan base of them raggedy bitches who help her and parade and clap for her. They over there, oh girl, you're looking good. Oh girl, I can't wait to come see you play football. No, none of you bitches care about her son not being able to walk, talk, eat. You bitches are just as evil as her. And let me just say this to the Rockheads. You will suffer the same karma that Rockhead is going to suffer. Oh, yes. all of you rockheads that follow behind Chrisean and just clap whether you know it or not, you will suffer the same karma, if not worse, than Rockhead. I'm telling you, you are going down with this bitch on my soul. You going down with her. I'm telling you now. So while y'all keep clapping, keep sharing, keep all of that shit, when God get a hold of you bitches, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. It ain't gonna be nothing nice. When he get a hold of you bitches, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. But keep clapping for the bitch.
Guys, I officially made the team.
Yeah.
Right back. Guys, I officially.
Y'all want me to give y'all my conspiracy theory? This is my conspiracy theory. Chrisean is probably harvesting all of that little boy's energy for herself. Chrisean is already a boy on the inside. She probably, I ain't gonna say it. You know where I was going. I just got off a punishment for the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But Chrisean, on my conspiracy theory brain, is over there harvesting all that little boy's energy to herself. And this is why she's still running around here playing like she a little boy. Now, y'all might sit up here and say that I'm crazy, or you go as far, I'll be all of that. But something right here is something in the milk is dirtier than not clean. Way dirtier than not clean about this whole shit. And we know she do witchcraft because we watch her write I love you blue on the wall in blood. We know she do the witchcraft. He don't have energy, Queen FBA, and that's the worst part. Junior don't have no energy, probably because she harvesting it from him. First of all, he's confined to a chair. He can't go nowhere. Every time she picking up his, he don't know nothing but, you know what I'm saying? She probably harvesting. That's why he sleep all day. That's why he sleep all day, laid up all day. She taking all that look. Children, Tyler's his age have infinity amounts of energy. Junior literally be having little to no energy. Little to no energy. They say he don't eat, or he tired because he don't eat solid foods. That's another thing. He not eating no solid foods. He drinking milk. 3 years old, damn near, drinking milk. And the Rockheads think this shit is cute. They were saying that Chrisean, because she announced the football, must have allegedly, according to the people, were saying that she must have been kicked out of the boxing thing. They were saying that they must have canceled it. Well, because somebody had put out a rumor that her boxing coach had deleted all of Chrisean's stuff off of his page. Well, right after that, remember I told you an anonymous person hit me up and said that Chrisean has a whole team and she's behind the scenes pulling all of the social media strings. I told you I believe that word for word, bar for bar, because if you pay attention to the narrative around Chrisean, good or bad, it always seemed like it's something that she's controlling. She's got a team, just like I told you Cardi do with the Barty game. She's got a team of rockheads who go around. I know them hoes be here every day, bitch. Go back and tell every fucking thing I said, ho, bitch. Nah, because I know them hoes stay over here. You feel what I'm saying? But this hoe got a team of rockheads going around everywhere, and they go back and report like a bunch of fucking minions. They go back and report on everything that she want to hear, and she's controlling and pulling the strings from back in on that side. I believe it. So when the rumor came out that the coach deleted all the stuff, all of a sudden, here come the coach to announce, oh yeah, the fight's still on. Y'all go buy the fight. And again, I don't believe that the fight was not going to happen. I told y'all the fight is rigged, allegedly. I told y'all that fight ain't fucking real. It's just a way to make money. That opponent ain't even real. Yes, Chrisean, what are you going to do when I kick your ass? Come on, man. That shit sound like a 90s cartoon. What are you going to do, Chrisean Rock, when I kick your ass all up and down the street? Brody, girl, go late. That shit ain't real. That shit ain't nowhere near real. It's a play. And y'all are going to be in the audience, okay? But at any rate, soon as the rumor came out that because she's announcing the football, that the boxing must have been canceled, it sounds like she probably got on the ones and twos with the coach and said, hey, you need to put out a post because the people are thinking that the boxing is canceled. So look at the coach and his video he put out to show y'all that the room or the show is still going on.
If you missed out on getting tickets, you can get tickets now for the watch party upstairs, 3rd floor at the Block at Harris, Philadelphia. You can still be in the building, hosted by Love and Hip Hop and Batty's own Tommy Lee. Chrisean's going to make a special appearance at 7 to 7:30. Get those tickets now at xrumble.com.
Now wait. Pause. Did he say she's going to make a special appearance at 7 to 7:30? Chrisean versus Zenith watch party, the Block Harris Philly Casino, Saturday, April 25th, 7 p.m. to 10:30. Chrisean personal meet and greet appearance. Oh, her meet and greet is between 7 and 7:30. And then what time the boxing is going to be? Why would she be doing? That's how you know this is fake. If this was a real boxing match, she wouldn't be doing no damn meet and greets before no boxing match. This is fake. It's staged. So yes, it was still going on because it's and plus the company, they say that she's using stage fights, allegedly. They say run it back. Let me run it back and see what the man said.
If you missed out on getting tickets, you can get tickets now for the watch party upstairs, 3rd floor at the Block at Harris, Philadelphia. You can still be in the building, hosted by Love and Hip Hop and Batty's own Tommy Lee. Chrisean's going to make a special appearance at 7 to 7:30. Get those tickets now at xrumble.com.
So he's saying that they're going to do a watch party for the fight. And if you want to show up to the fight, for the watch party, Chrisean is going to make an appearance between 7 and 7:30, and I guess she's gonna, like sign autographs or something like that. Ain't gonna be nobody up in the Rockheads. This is a Zeus Network production. Why you think Tommy Lee is hosting? This is all connected. Even with Blueface and his boxing, all of that is connected. All of that is connected. That's all Zeus and them people rubbing hands with each other. And speaking of, because I wasn't going to bring it up, but since I brought up Blueface, let's juice. You see this here pink face? That little pink face there is not a, that. How do I say this? Never mind. Because y'all going to say I'm over here talking about churn. Never mind. Let's move on. I was about to, nope. Let's move on. Where was I about to go? Oh, Chrisean. Never mind. Where was I? Let's get Rockhead back up here. Y'all know where I was about to go with it, though. Y'all already know where I was about to go with it. I ain't gonna do it, because then they're gonna say I'm over here talking about people churn, and then I'm gonna be suspended again. Nope. But you know what? Y'all can read my mind about pink face. I'll just say that she couldn't be my little girl. Let's move on. She couldn't be my little girl. Let's move on. Unapologetically, she could never be my little girl. The way pink face would have been snatched up, the way I'd have bit that. Let's move on. Because this is the baby we worried about. Pink face is well fed. She's good. We ain't got to worry about pink face. Let's talk about this baby. Okay? This is the problem. These are the photos that Chrisean has been out with recently. If you pay attention to this picture, Junior is getting big. He doesn't look like he's weigh a lot of pounds, but lengthwise, he's getting taller. Also, mind you, he's looking more and more, in my opinion, like Ronnie as the days go by. Now, as you can see, she still has a bottle in her hand. And shout out to the people for picking up on that hashtag Save Junior, because really that's some real shit. We really do need to be saving Junior for real. But as you can see, 3 years old. He probably still don't have full working use of his feet, but she stiffs G-nights on him and she keeps a bottle with him. Remember, I told you Chrisean Jr. is an accessory. She understands that people love the idea of her being a mom, which is why every time she comes on the internet with him is because she wants to give you guys the illusion that she is the great mom you hope that she is, okay? But the facts of the matter are these. The proof are in the pudding. If Chrisean Jr. was well taken care of, he'd at least be walking, at the very least. No. I think at the very least, he'd be eating solid foods. He wouldn't be drinking milk from a bottle at 3 years old. I don't even think it's safe to give children milk this long because after a while, the calcium in the milk eats away at the teeth and it'll rot out the teeth. Did you guys know that? Put a 3 in the chat if you knew that. So the reason why they tell you to wean children off of milk after the Similac era is because what happens is, especially when they move over to the other milk, it sits in your teeth and it'll rot all of the baby's teeth out. Milk literally rots baby's teeth. So doctors will tell you, do not give your children milk over and over again for long extended periods of time. On top of that, it causes cancer, all kinds of stuff. No doctor would recommend her feed this baby milk for the first 2.5 years of his life. Okay? I'm not saying they'll say it's right or wrong. I'm saying I don't believe any doctor would recommend or at least be okay with this baby the first 3 years of his life drinking nothing but milk. Okay? But again, every time you see Chrisean, she got this baby and she's dressing him up now. Because remember, prior to this, he wouldn't even have on a shirt, shoes, socks, hat. We watched Junior the first 2 years of his life walk around in a pamper. And when I say in a pamper, I mean in 20-degree weather, 10-degree weather, and 100-degree weather. She just started putting clothes on him when she got the boxing deal. You know? Prior to that, Junior was inside of vehicles with no clothes on and everybody got jackets on. Let me see if I can pull this up. Y'all think I'm lying. Let me see if I can pull that video up with Junior in that car with our whole family and everybody got on jackets and Junior ain't got nothing on. Chrisean Jr. Let me see if I can find it. They had a video, the whole first 2 years of this baby's life, and I am not exaggerating. This baby was literally naked everywhere he went. Everywhere. This baby couldn't catch a break and get nothing on his back. I remember seeing, y'all could come over here and look. I remember seeing, you can see it in this video, but I remember seeing, them at the gas station or somewhere outside and Junior ain't had no clothes on. No, when Blueface came and got Junior from March, he had on a jacket and Junior ain't had nothing on. And at that time, Junior was only months old. He ain't never had no clothes on. He's always the least protected in all scenes, in every scene. But again, right now, because she's watching the internet, and she's noticing that we're noticing that Junior is not being properly tended to. Now she's going, and she just got him a lining. She didn't even get him a haircut. She was just putting water in his hair at the boxing thing. She heard us say, damn, you could at least get the baby a lining, go get him a haircut, and she would let somebody line the baby up right this in the front. These things tell me that Junior is not being well taken care of. A mother who takes care of their children, you don't have to know, you wouldn't notice small things like that, and you wouldn't have to say it for her to come back and then fix it. You see what I'm saying? If she was taking care of this baby behind the scenes, it would be evident in front of the scenes. Meaning, if she was doing the things that Junior needed in order to thrive in this world, he would be eating solid foods and walking. Because those are the bare necessities of human rights. So that tells me if he doesn't have the bare necessities, that means in my mind, the neglect is beyond astronomical because he doesn't even have the bare necessities. And I don't care how many clothes and outfits she put on this baby. You can only dress up a pig and put lipstick on a pig, but for so long, it's gonna squeal. Junior's going on 3. She's not gonna be able to hold him like this at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. At that point, she's going to have to transition him into a wheelchair or some sort of chair that has assistance. And then what are you going to do? I know what you're going to do. Move the goalpost. Oh, y'all talking about a special needs kid when nobody's talking about a special needs kid. We talking about the neglect that we saw leading up to this. If this girl had done right by this baby, I promise you he'd be way further than that. And the reason I know it was because when the sister had Junior, he was damn near walking and talking damn near. And she only had him for a month. And I don't even know if she had him for a month. She had Junior and that bitch clapping, standing, all kind of shit. So that's what tells me that behind the scenes, I believe purposely, she's not helping this baby on purpose. And she will pay handsomely for that. And all of those who follow her will pay handsomely as well. But you know, their lives being so much shambles, they don't even be realizing when they karma be hitting because their whole life is karma. You know what I mean? Just can't get right. It's hard for to show can't get right where they messed up at when all they do is mess up. And again, these are all conspiracy theories. These are all just my thoughts. But this is what I think. This girl parades this baby in front of us so that we can have the commentary. She don't give a damn about the baby or us. She just wants the numbers. And like one of them weird ass rockheads was like, well, thank you for dedicating a day to Chrisean and keeping her in the algorithm. Let me just say this. He who last last, okay? While you might think Chrisean is winning because she's in the algorithm, you got to know I will be standing at the top when she's falling to the bottom. So I don't mind keeping her in the algorithm because it's bringing awareness to abuse. So yeah, I will definitely every Monday until I get tired. Every Monday, I'm going to come up on here with Malone Madness Monday, and I'm going to expose all of the abuse and neglect that this baby is getting. But all y'all care about is numbers and algorithm. But if that's what floats your boat, honey bun, cool. But when the boat sinks, you got to know I will be standing there to watch you drown. And I will be smiling and laughing and clapping. And people are going to say, oh my God, you're so mean and you're so horrible. And you know what I'm going to say? I am a Pisces. I got that dark side like Rockhead got too. I just don't use it until I need to. So never forget. Never, ever, ever, ever forget the feast that I'm going to have when this bitch go down. Yay. Hey, it's going to be it's going to be monumental. And I'm going to celebrate down to the ground. Yes, I am. And you bitches going to be mad and sick and stupid. Yay. Got to know it. Because I'm tired of this bitch coming up here and abusing this baby and putting this shit out here in this universe so that other young girls could think they can come on here and do it. You not under my watch. Not while I'm here. Y'all better try that shit in 30 years, 40 years. No, I'm going to still be here. Try that shit in 50 years, bitch. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Every chance I get, I'm going to come on here and talk about this trifling hoe. Every chance I get. What's up? At any rate, hashtag save Junior. Hashtag we got to keep an eye on him at this point. Because without us, he only getting the milk in the clothes because we said something. Just think if we never said nothing. Just think if we never said nothing. The little things that Junior has now is because we said something. You can't make this up, honey. You can't make this up. Let me read a couple of these super chats, show. Y'all like the video if you haven't already. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the dollhouse. I just got out of prison. Not in real life, but in YouTube prison. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back. And I'm better than ever, okay? Thank you, Daisha, for I think I read that one. I was feeling a little down, but you always make me laugh. Thank you so much, boo. I appreciate you. Good for good and evil. Thank you for the super chat. Says I need a child Golay merch. I'm working on some more merch. Thank you, beautiful. I'm working on some more merch. I got y'all. Thank you. Carrie Robinson, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, Carrie. I appreciate you. Shout out to y'all in the building. If you are new, subscribe. Heaven Sent, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Thank you. Let me ask y'all a question. I got an email yesterday from saying that I was gifted a membership on Queen Amadiah's channel. Shout out to that young lady. I think she do good content, but I wasn't over there. Can you get a membership on a channel that you wasn't even on? Because I was of confusion. I said, how did I get a membership and I wasn't even there? But thank you to whoever membership me over there. I just didn't know. Thank you so much for the super chat, Nay, or Nays. How do you say this? I'm gonna just call you Nay. Thank you for the super chat. Says, Boo, have you ever seen Natalie and Scotty OnlyFans? Yeah, when they was in there eating each other. When Natalie had Scotty put her face between her legs. I seen it. Looked like cake mix. Them hoes look like cake batter in the bed, bitch. They looked it so bad. Yeah, they looked at a mess. I seen it. Yeah, girl. You know I'm nosy. If I ain't seen it, I was trying to go see. Yeah, I went and seen it, girl. They looked at a hot ass mess. Both of them looked it so bad. And Scotty looked it worse than she looked now. No cap. Thank you, Vince X, for the super chat. Says Voodoo Doll TV. You put a spell on me. I just subscribed. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a good spell then. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing. Nay, thank you so much again for the super chat. I appreciate you. And thank you again. Says, Boo, why your people block me? Who blocked you? Ain't nobody blocking nobody, huh? I got them, baby. Don't worry about it. I got you, Nay. Thank you, boo. Heaven Sent. Let me say this too. It may not be the mods. YouTube has AI in the chat and AI blocks y'all. Let me say this because I had this conversation with Ms. Parker a week or so ago. Because I have the chat up on StreamYard and on YouTube, I can see both chats. So when y'all see me look this way, I'm looking at the YouTube chat, but I got StreamYard right here. What I see in Utah, what I see in StreamYard sometimes isn't what I see in YouTube. So say for instance, let's say like I am Sharice. You know how you just made this comment wet? If YouTube see that comment and don't like it, it'll delete it on YouTube, but I'll still see it in StreamYard. We don't be deleting comments. I'm saying all that to say this. I Googled it. YouTube has AI bots that literally go through all of the chats all over YouTube and they be deleting people comments. It ain't nothing what I did with the settings or none of that. It's YouTube. Now I'm not gonna lie because I do have certain keywords that I put in like curse words. If it's a curse word in the delete, I did that. I put that in the settings not to have the curse words in the chat. But all that other stuff, that's a lot of that time it's not the mods. It's YouTube. AI got mods in this bitch too, and they be deleting down to the ground. And people are like, oh, they deleted my comment. But if it was one of my mods, I'll see it on my end. It'll say so-and-so deleted. But it don't show that. It'll pop up, then it'll disappear. That's YouTube. So yeah, just keep in mind, a lot of times it ain't us, it's YouTube, okay? And thank you, Heaven Sent, for the super chat. Says, can you talk about the Malone, the Manelos experience in the hospital the other week. And I also emailed you about being a mod on both of your channels. Love you. Wait, what? I don't know what that's about. When you send me an email, send me another email, my love, Heaven Sent. Send me another email. Send me one more email and we'll go from there. Thank you, boo. Stab and a half. Thank you for the super chat. Says the dollhouse is back. Let's Joes. And we're back. Okay. Yes, honey, we're back out of prison. But we're back. It don't matter. They can't keep a real one down. Y'all already know. How do you say this? Life with Sweet Sadie. I like that. Thank you for the super chat. Says, why don't Now That's TV just go to her GoFundMe? Ooh, that's a good question. She does have a GoFundMe. Now That's TV could just drop the $2 million in the GoFundMe. And let me say this too. And we talking about Tasha K. Girl, Tasha, you went off and did the and I'm not counting your pockets, girl, because you got way more money than me. But that's not what I'm saying. See, I'm according to you, I mean, on your money line, I'm Pope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to count your coins. But girl, what you did with all that money you was doing when you was out there playing with the comedian, please? I thought when you was going to be the comedian, I thought that was the money you was using to pay Cardi back. Because that's what I would have done. I would have picked up another gig specifically to pay her back. So then my question would be, girl, what was you doing with all that money? I'm just asking. I'm not counting your pockets. I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they could just definitely drop the $2 million in the GoFundMe if they wanted to. Sir Will, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. Thank you, beautiful. Love you most. And how do you say this? Jessica Grimes 5282. Thank you for the super chat. Says, boo, I sent you a message on IG. Oh, I don't check IG messages. You made an intro on another channel. I almost fell off the couch laughing. Also, we need Get Me Up Here merch. Oh, yeah. Get Me Up Here. I ain't said that in a while. What channel you saw me on? You know, the doll been making her rounds now. The doll been making her rounds. Yes, she has. The doll has been making her rounds, you know. I woke up, the other day I went on Facebook and somebody had my audio with somebody, weirdos on TikTok. It was a weird girl on TikTok, right? Oh, it was Mims. Shout out to Mims. I love Mims. Shout out to Mims. Look, it was a girl on TikTok, right? And the girl had my audio playing on something. I don't remember what I was talking about. And she was just on here doing this pointing. And it threw me off because it came on my personal Facebook. So I was like, wait, I know I hear me, but I don't see me. Now, mind you, I live a Hannah Montana type of lifestyle, meaning if you don't know I do YouTube in real life, you don't know I'm on YouTube. So the people who don't already know I'm on YouTube think I'm a regular person. I am a regular person, but you know what I'm saying? They don't know I have this. So when I saw it pop back on my personal feed, I said, that's crazy that it came back to me, but it came back to me with somebody else using my audio. I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, thank you, Jessica Grimes. I will definitely look into that Get Me Up Here merch and that other merch. Definitely. Thank you so much. Now let's give gratitude. Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Says, love you, Voo, and get the likes up. Yes, y'all, get the likes up. Please, it's free. Like the video. Now, with that being said, I'm about to hop up off of here, y'all. We done had almost 3 hours. Lord, let me get up off here. You know, I love y'all and miss y'all. I've been on here 2 hours and 42 minutes. Girl, this ain't no more than Joe's. Okay. With that being said, make sure y'all subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you are returning Dollar Dawn, welcome back. We are back. I got some more content coming out. Love and Hip Hop from this week is coming out as soon as I get off of here. And I will check y'all on the next live. Make sure y'all pull up. I'll probably come live tomorrow, maybe. If not, I'll definitely put out some content because I lost a lot of money being suspended for a week for something I didn't do. But with that being said, love y'all so much. See y'all later. Peace.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Then it for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, Blaze, you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Careern,
How you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.